Bob Hale. Way back when, I had a great time playing the Good Time Oldies, back when they weren't so old, and neither was I. So here's to the great memories with great music on your station for Good Time Oldies, KRIB.
It's time now for coverage of the Clear Lake Lions on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB and KRIBAM.com. This Clear Lake Lions coverage is brought to you by CLTEL, North Iowa Area Community College, D&D Sales, Clear Lake Bank and Trust, Iowa Specialty Hospital, Johnson Heating and Air, Glenn's Tire, Bank Iowa, Hawkeye Auto Body, and Window World. Now, with all the play-by-play action of the Clear Lake Lions, here's Bob Fisher.
Lions basketball in the air for a Monday night. Clear Lake and Iowa Falls-Alden, North Central Conference action here on KRIB and on the KRIB Sports YouTube page. Look at the girls' game first. Adam Ernest joins us for pregame comments, the Clear Lake girls coach. And Coach, just looking back the last couple of games, obviously a good game for you down at Hampton Dumacal on Thursday night, and then you turn around on Saturday and face a very good Ankeny team. Took a loss there, but like we were kind of talking about before we went on the air here, that was a game that the girls probably learned a lot, and you probably take a lot of games like that they're competitive to try to get ready for this final stretch of the season.
Yeah, Bob, like we were talking, I think those are the type of games that we get better in. Going against elite competition, we won't see anybody even relatively that competitive and talented going forward. And so to know we've faced probably one of the better teams that we'll face all season, and we didn't come out to win. I'm not a big moral victory guy, but we did compete all game long and for 32 minutes and gave them some fits. I thought we came out very well. Had a tough second quarter, but pleased with how we finished the game. We forced them to keep their starting lineup into the last minute, and at the end of the day, we're going to get better by playing better competition like that now, and we'll never face anything relatively close to that again. But I think it just prepares us going into the postseason and a hard 4-game week this week.
Well, and you've had looking at last week and then this week, you're playing a 30-year schedule in these 2 weeks, which is a little unusual, obviously, but it's a good test for these girls.
It'll be a good test. Obviously, how we prepare our bodies, what we're doing from a mental side of things, preparing for these next several games. Very limited practice time, and so how are we preparing in terms of going through our film, scout, bodies day in day out, and but. We're just going to take it one game at a time and go from there.
We'll talk about juggling 4 games in 5 days. Obviously, like you mentioned, limited practice time. I don't know how much you tell the girls to study film or what your game plans are and how you put them together. Maybe just walk us through that process of trying to deal with a 4-game schedule in 5 days.
Well, you got to sneak stuff in when you can in terms of scouts. We did come in on Sunday and get a good practice, but we just don't want to get too far ahead and looking ahead or saying, hey, we're going to pace ourselves this game or take a night off this game. We will have a little midweek practice to kind of regroup after these next 2 games, and it is going to be partially it's going to be on me in terms of seeing where we're at, how our bodies are doing, make sure we're eating. Make sure we're getting ahead on in the books and not staying up late at night but no, we'll come before every single game and do video scout, paper scout, walkthroughs, different shoot-arounds like that on certain nights, and we'll be ready to go.
What do we know about this Iowa Falls-Alden team that you'll see for the first time tonight?
Yeah, it is kind of unique seeing haven't seen a few conference opponents already 2 times, and this will be the first time we see Iowa Falls just with some of the weather and scheduling. It's going to be a unique test for us. They'll play a different style of zone through all 4 quarters and give you a different look a couple different looks. They have a very, very talented guard that does it all for them, one of the top 2 scorers in the league. And so that'll be quite the test, making sure we shut her down. But biggest thing for us is going to be what we do on the offensive end, I think, tonight. I think we can rely on our defense night in and night out, but can we get rid of some of these silly turnovers that we've had? Can we shoot with more accuracy? Can we establish the paint? It'll be a great test for us tonight.
Coach Frizzosa, we appreciate it. We'll talk to you after the game. Good luck tonight.
Thanks, Bob.
Adam Ernest with pregame comments. Clear Lake and Iowa Falls-Alden. Our night starts after this. You're listening to Lions basketball on KRIB.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close-to-home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing, embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Back we come to Clear Lake as we get ready for this North Central Conference doubleheader between Clear Lake and Iowa Falls-Alden here on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB, Mason City, Clear Lake, KRIBAM.com as well. Clear Lake 7-1 in the conference, 10-3 overall, tied with Algona for the conference lead. Iowa Falls-Alden is 4-4 in the conference and 7-7 overall. Clear Lake and Algona tied at 7-1 in the conference, set them in a game back at 6-2. Followed by Iowa Falls-Alden at 4-4, Humboldt at 3-4, Webster City at 2-5, Hampton Dumarcal at 2-6, and Clarion Goldfield Downs at 0-8. The conference records. Iowa Falls-Alden has not won in this series since November 27th of 2012. So the Lions are ripped off almost 14 years worth of wins in this series between the two North Central Conference teams. And the Lions will start Alex Tice at 5'5" at a senior, 4.5 points, 3.6 rebounds, 28% from the field, 57% from the free throw line for Tice, the 5'5" senior. Aspen Hill at 5'5" at a sophomore, 1.5 points and 1 rebound per contest. Taylor Schwen at 5'8" a junior, 7.6 points per contest and just under 5 rebounds. And here's our national anthem. national anthem before tonight's doubleheader between Clear Lake and Iowa Falls-Alden here on KRIB, Mason City, Clear Lake, on the KRIB Sports YouTube page as well. Going through the rest of the lineup, we mentioned Taylor Schwen at 5'8" and a junior. Schwen, 7.6 points, just under 5 rebounds per contest. Jacelyn Ainley at 5'9" and a sophomore. Ainley, 15 points, 6.8 rebounds, just under 4 assists and 4 steals per game. And Ashley Amble at 6'4" and a senior. Amble, 9.2 points, 7.2 rebounds. For Iowa Falls-Alden, Grace Hartford at 5'4" and a junior. 2.6 points and 2.4 rebounds per contest. Isabel Jansen at 5'6" and a junior. Averaging 11.9 points and 3.6 rebounds, just under 5 steals per game. Elodie England at 5'9" and a sophomore, leading the way with 19.7 points, 7 rebounds per contest, and just under 4 steals. As the Lions win the tip, and they get this one underway. As it is out top, Ainley off to the left side for Schwen. Back out between the rings for Tice to the right side from Hill. And dumps it into Amble. Right side layup up and good. Amble with her first 2 of the night. 2-0 Clear Lake. As they score on their first possession. Skip on the press into the front court. Robin Kelsey, a 5'10" junior. As well as Danica Reeks at 5'11" and a junior. And a turnover by Iowa Falls-Alden. As they turn the ball over, Reeks averaging 4.9 points, but 8.4 rebounds per contest. Clear Lake into the front court with Ainley. Ainley top of the key to the right side for Schwen. Schwen dribbles toward the free throw line and kicks it off to the right side for Hill. Hill up the right side baseline, roll pass to the lane for Amble. And she gets around the defender and lays it up for the left hand up the glass and good on the left side. Amble with 4, Clear Lake 4-0. Tipped away on the inbound, loose basketball on the floor, but controlled by Jansen. Jansen moves it ahead on the left side, but still away from behind by Taylor Schwen nicely. And she'll turn it up court and play it to Ainley. Ainley to the top of the key and then up the right side. Open, up and good on the right side layup. And a timeout by Michael Collison, the Iowa Falls-Alden coach. Will keep it right here with 6:55 to go in the first quarter. And the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says a quick 6-0 lead here for Clear Lake. Full week of Lions basketball this week. Tomorrow night we go to Clarion. The Lions and the Cowboys and Cowgirls. 6 o'clock for the girls' game, and the boys' game will follow all 4 of these nights. Thursday night back at home for Charles City. Friday night, home for Humboldt. So it'll be out of bounds for Iowa Falls-Alden on the far end here after the timeout. 6-0 in the first minute, 5 into the contest. Hartford can run the baseline here. She skips it in, and it's stolen away by Schwen, who has it tipped away. But Schwen gets it back after it was bumped away by Jansen. Schwen out on the right side. Plays it to Tice toward the quarter. Dumps it inside, a little bit too tall for Amble and out of bounds. Hartford will make the entry on the far end. Bounce pass in. And it's tipped around by control by Elodie England. And she played across for Hartford and brings it into the front court. Pass back to England, but it's saved from the backcourt by England. Played back to Hartford. Hartford to the top of the key. Plays it to her right for Jansen, who brings it off to the left side and brings it back to the free throw circle. Plays over right side for Hartford. Hartford back between the rings, down to 10 to shoot here. Now the pass to the inside, and a turnaround shot is up and good for Danica Reeks. Reeks with their first 2, 6-2. Clear Lake, 6:05 to go here in the first. Haley kicks it off to the right side for Schwen. Schwen on the dribble, tipped away, and a foul called on Grace Hartford. It's her first and the team's first. And it'll be out of bounds for Clear Lake on the right baseline. Ainley inbounds to Schwen in the right quarter. She'll bring it back out to the wing and play it back to Ainley in the quarter. Up the baseline she goes. She gets cut off. She'll reverse course. Back out to the quarter. Plays it out to Schwen. Schwen to the free throw line for Tice. Over to the left side for Hill. Hill dribbles it back up. It's tipped away and out of bounds. They'll stay with Clear Lake with 19 to shoot here. And Hill will inbound left sideline, even with the top of the key. Inbounds to Ainley. Ainley back over to Hill on the left side. Skip a pass across to Tice in the right quarter. Back out to the wing for Schwen. Schwen tries to step up the right wing as it tipped away by Jansen. We go the other way with the Cadets. Kicked out left side for Hartford. She'll step toward the left side of the key. Kicks it back out to England at the top of the key. England looks to dribble drive it on the right side. She throws it up, partially blocked by Amble. Control back by the Cadets. Shot clock didn't reset with 20 to shoot. On the right side, driving is England. Kicks it off and worked around Jansen. Back out to the wingers. A three up and short by Kelsey. And the rebound, Schwen tried to pass it off, but it's tipped away back into her hands. She'll bring it up court. Schwen plays it off for Amble. Open up and good on the left side layup. Amble with 6. And it's 8-2 Clear Lake. 4:55 to go in the first. Pass the inbound on the near side. Jansen across the left side of the timeline. She'll bring it back to the free throw circle. Plays it off to the right side for Kelsey. Kelsey tries to drive up the right baseline. She's blocked off by Schwen. Plays it out to the wing for Reeks. Reeks will look inside and play it back out for Hartford. Hartford up the free throw lane right side. Lays it up no good. Amble there to defend. And the rebound tipped into the hands of Tice. Tice will play it ahead for Ainley. Ainley left quarter. She'll dribble up the baseline and kick it out to the right side for Hill. Back out to the wing. Schwen fires a three. No good. Off the back iron. Rebound controlled by Jansen for Iowa Falls-Alden. She'll race it down and lay it up. No good. The foul's called. It'll be Clear Lake's first foul of the quarter. And Jansen will step to the line to shoot 2 on the first foul by Taylor Schwen.
First, and the team's first at the line. Shooting 2 for the Cadets, Isabel Jansen.
Isabel Jansen to the line, where she is 9 of 28 on the year. Cadets shooting 60% from the free throw line. First one's good for Jansen for her first point of the night. Lines will substitute in Maddie Reiser, the 5'3 freshman, as well as Lily Beersford, the 5'8 junior. Schwen and Hill will step aside in the lineup. I believe Jordan Meyer, a 5'8 sophomore, checks in for the Cadets. Second free throw is up and good by Jansen for her first 2 points of the night as she makes both. It's 8-4. On the inbound, skipped ahead. Tice on the right side. A short jumper off the glass, no good. Rebound, Amble, up and no good. Rebound pulled down underneath the basket by Ainley. Kicks it back out. Tice fires up a 3, and she got it. Alex with her first 3. 11-4. Clear Lake halfway through quarter number 1. The Clear Lake Bank of Trust scoreboard stolen by Reiser on the inbound, but she tips it into the Iowa Falls-Alden bench. And it'll be Iowa Falls-Alden basketball on the sideline nearest the bench. Shot clock, I don't think, should have reset. They'll move it back down to 32. Inbound, tipped away almost in the backcourt by Tice, but controlled by Jansen. Race it to the front court. Left side of the free throw line jumper is up and no good. And it's going to go out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake. Here's Friddle inbound. Inbounds to Ainley, who turns it up court. Cross center court. Plays it off to the left for Beersford. Dumps it in, intended for Amble, but a little bit too tall in the pass. Out of bounds in favor of Iowa Falls-Alden. Inbound, pass is off the mark. That's going to go out of bounds, and smartly played by Maddie Reiser to just let it go out of bounds because the inbound will come back to the original inbound point since it was not touched. And the out of bounds will be on the baseline in the Clear Lake offense's zone left side. Ainley will make the entry. Skipped out to the free throw line. Amble steps in. Left side layup up too strong. Rebound tipped out. Reiser gets it. She tries to go to the hoop. She gets tripped up. No call. Go the other way with Jansen. Jansen a high dribble. No call. Hands it off to Reeks. Right side over to England. England looks. Bounce pass off to Jansen toward the right quarter. Jansen reverses it back out. Dribbles to the top of the key and hands it off for Aaron Bridgewater, who's also in the lineup, a 5'7 sophomore. Here's a 3 on the way up and no good for England. And it goes out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake on the far end. 3:01 to go in the first, 11-4 in favor of Clear Lake. Gwen Grimm will check in. Replace Ashley Amble in the Lion lineup. Inbound to Ainley. Ainley in the backcourt. Dribbles it up halfway. Now brings it across to the right side of the offensive zone. Skips it head to Tice. Inside is Ainley. Give and go, and she cut up the right wing, and she got fouled on the drive. And she'll step to the line to shoot a pair.
Cadet foul number 21, Elodie England.
Elodie England with a foul, her first.
At the line,
Jacelyn Ainley to the line, where she is 45 of 64 on the year for 70%. She makes the first.
checking in to the line, lineup number 4.
Maddie Logie checks in. Replace Alex Tyson in the lineup. Logie, the 5'6 junior. 12-4. Second one up. That is good as well. So Ainley 2 for 2 on the trip. She's got 4. It's 13-4. Jordan Meyer moves it to the front court. Plays it over to Jansen. Back to the right side for England. England loses the dribble but gets it back up. She'll play it to the free throw line and in. She will play it off to the left for Bridgewater after driving in. Back out to Jansen to the right side for Meyer. Meyer will play it back between the rings for England. England between the rings. Guarded by Logie. She'll dribble on the right side. Down to 9 to shoot. She'll pop a 3 on the right wing. Up and no good. Rebound tipped into the hands of Meyer. Meyer underneath the basket. Plays it off. Right side layup up and no good for the Cadets by Jansen. The rebound kick back out to Jansen on the right wing. No good. And the rebound loose on the floor this time. And the scrum is going to end up being a jump ball in favor of Iowa Falls-Alden on the alternate possession arrow. So to be out of bounds, right baseline on alternate possession. The pass is skipped out top for Reeks. Hands it off to Meyer. Dumps it down for Jansen and kick back out to the wingers. A 3 up and no good for Bridgewater. And the rebound controlled by Grimm for Clear Lake. Grimm pushes it ahead to the right quarter. Driving is Beersford. Kicks it back out to the wing for Logie. Out top for Ainley. Ainley looked to drive and she gets called for a travel. Schwen back in for Clear Lake into the line lineup. She'll replace Lily Beersford for Iowa Falls-Alden. It'll be Olivia Schulte, a 5'7 junior, checking in to replace Danica Reeks. Out of bounds for Iowa Falls-Alden in the backcourt on the left sideline as they look up court. Played back to England, and she'll bring it across center court. Steps to the free throw line. Pops a jumper. It's short. Rebound saved by Bridgewater. She'll save it to the left side for Meyer, who lost the handle out of bounds on the left sideline. Aspen Hill back in to replace Jacelyn Ainley in the lineup. 95 seconds to go here in the first. Lions up 13-4 on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Hill trying to work her way across the timeline. Finally does. Bounce pass out the left side. Falling out of bounds was Reiser. Had to save it from out of bounds. And right to the hands and up and good on the breakaway for Isabel Jansen. Jansen with 4. 13-6. Line lead cut to 7. Schwen through the middle, all the way from coast to coast. It kicks it off to the left side for Logie. Her pass back out is going to be tipped out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake. The ball went into the backcourt before crossing the sideline. So it'll be right in front of the Lion bench on the inbound of the backcourt. Inbound to Reiser. Reiser across into center court. Plays it off to the right for Logie. Logie on the dribble. Dumps it in for Grimm. Grimm through some traffic. Goes to the left side glass. No good. Schwen with the rebound. No good. And the rebound controlled by the Cadets. Elodie England will bring it up. And she'll fire it up off the glass and good as she went coast to coast. England's first 2. 13-8. 40 seconds to go here in the first. Reiser across the timeline. Plays it off to the left for Logie. Logie back out. Hill between the rings. Drifts off to the right with the dribble. Plays it over to Reiser. Reiser back to the free throw line right side. Jumper is up and no good for Grimm. Grimm got her own rebound on the right wing. Dumps it down. Schwen lays it up and good on the right side glass. Taylor's first 2 of the night. 15-8 Clear Lake. With 15 seconds to go in the first. Inbound Meyer in the backcourt. Brings it across the right side of the timeline. Pulls up. Hands it off to Bridgewater, who tries to drive. Had it stolen away by Schwen. Schwen tries to go coast to coast. She'll lay it up and good on the, nope, in and out. No good on the other end. And the rebound controlled by England. And her shot is not off in time. It did not go anyway. End of 1 on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. The score says Clear Lake 15 and Iowa Falls-Alden 8. Back in a minute. This is Lions basketball here on AM 1490 at 96.7 FM KRIB. Watching on the KRIB Sports YouTube page, which you can find at KRIBAM.com.
Knows that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
Second quarter starts, and a jumper by Ashley Amble's no good on the dump in, and the rebound controlled by the Cadets. As Elodie England will bring it across the timeline. 15-8 Clear Lake as we start quarter number 2 here on this Monday night North Central Conference contest. Left wing jumper no good by Bridgewater, but the rebound controlled and the foul called on Clear Lake. And the Cadets, Olivia Schulte will step to the line to shoot a pair. Ashley Amble's first and the team's first of the quarter. Olivia Schulte, a junior at 5'7". She's 4 for 12 from the free throw line this year. Free throw first is up and good. Schulte's first point of the night. It's 15-9. Second is up and good. So Schulte 2 for 2 on the trip. And it's 15-10. Backcourt dumped ahead for Tice on the right side. Played back to Ainley. Ainley on the right side plays it back out to Tice. Fakes a three, steps along the lane, kicks it across. Left side Hill a three, up and good. Aspen Hill's first three of the night. Lion lead winds back out to 8 at 18-10 with 7:15 before intermission. Into the front court for the Cadets. Here's the three and no good for the top of the key for England. Loose ball on the rebound, controlled finally by Hill. Hill hands it off to Ainley. Ainley to the left side of the front court. She'll play it back to Hill, whistle, and a hand check foul called on the Cadets. Isabel Jansen, her first. And out of bounds, left sideline at the hash mark. And the inbound will be to Ainley from Hill. Right side worked over to Tice to the quarter. Schwen steps up the baseline. She'll try to throw it up, got it blocked away. We go the other way. Jansen has a breakaway, and she will lay it up, and no good. And the rebound controlled by Amble, who quickly outlets to Ainley. Ainley racing it ahead. Doesn't have the numbers. She'll play it off to the right side quarter. And now tries to go up the right baseline. Gets cut off. And she'll work it back out to Schwen. Schwen got tripped up on the way in on the drive into the lane. Team foul 2 on the Cadets. Erin Bridgewater with her first. Finley Jepson in for the first time tonight, the 5'7" freshman. Lily Beersford back in for the Lions. Hill and Schwen will step aside. And Schwen's going to get checked out here as she got tripped up and went straight to the floor. Inbound on the right side, work back to Ainley. Ainley will get foot on the baseline. And it will be out of bounds in favor of Iowa Falls-Alden. Inbound near side Schulte. Lions with pressure in the backcourt. Played over to Bridgewater. Bridgewater working her way up toward the timeline and across. And a bounce pass down to the right baseline, and it's off the mark and out of bounds, intended for Robert Kelsey underneath. And the Lions still up by 8 as they inbound on the far end. Ainley through some traffic up toward the timeline and across on the right side. She'll play it down toward the right wing. Now up the baseline, and she'll fire up a short jumper, no good. Rebound tipped and controlled by Robert Kelsey. We got a foul from behind on Clear Lake. It'll be their Lions second. Finley Jepson's first. Out of bounds on the far end. Schulte in a double team trap on the inbound. Plays it back to Bridgewater. Bridgewater will play it ahead. And we've got a timeout for Iowa Falls-Alden.
We'll be back after this. 18-10 the score in favor of Clear Lake on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. We're back after this.
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Hi, this is Brian McIntyre. Since 1992, Glenn's Tire's been earning your trust one vehicle at a time. You can rely on our experience, integrity, and fair prices. We are proud to be locally owned and operated and have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Glenn's Tire, Highway 18 West, Clear Lake. Go Lions.
Back we come to Clear Lake. 5:50 to go before halftime. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard scores is 18-10 in favor of the Lions, leading the Cadets of Iowa Falls-Alden. Cadets call a full timeout. And the pass up court tipped away by Ainley, controlled back by Bridgewater. Bridgewater trying to find her way up court, and she almost lost it. She'll play it ahead. It's tipped away, and the layup up and good on the break by Finley Jepson. Jepson with her first two. It's 20-10 with 5:30 to go here in the half. Cadets get into the front court this time. Up to Kelsey on the right side. She'll put it up. She got fouled. Ainley, I believe, with the foul. It's team foul 3, and it is Ainley's first.
Number 13, Jason Ainley, her first and the team's third.
And to the line,
Shooting 2 for the Cadets,
Robin Kelsey, the 5'10 junior. 9-12 out of the year from the free throw line. First one short. Lions will substitute in Berkeley Smith, a 5'4 freshman, to replace Alex Tice. Danica Reeks and Grace Hartford back into the lineup for Iowa Falls-Alden. 5:23 left in the half, and it's 20-10. Favor of Clear Lake. Free throw second is up and good. So Kelsey, the first of two for her first point of the night. It's 20-11. Front court on the right side across the timeline for Ainley. Ainley to the free throw line. She'll play it off from the right side for Jepson. Jepson reverses it back out to Ainley. Ainley to the free throw line, hands it back to Smith. Smith one dribble, plays it over the right side for Jepson. Jepson underneath the basket. She'll kick it off to the left side for Smith. Back out. Here's a three on the way up and no good for Beersford. And the rebound controlled by the Cadets by Reeks. Up court on the right side is Englund across the timeline. Got it tipped away, but Jepson will get called for a foul. Jepson's second, and it's the team's fourth on Clear Lake. Taylor Schwentz checks back into the game, replacing Lily Beersford. Out of bounds, right sideline out top for the Cadets. Inbound right side for Reeks. Play back out for Hartford. Hartford on the right side. To the free throw circle she goes. She looks to hand it back, and she does to Jansen. Jansen dribbles out top of the right side. Takes dribbling down to the corner, plays it back out to Hartford. Hartford up the left side of the key. Stops, runs into Amble. And they're going to call a travel. She went up and down. And it's out of bounds for Clear Lake on the far end. Lions still up by 9. With 4:25 to go in the first half. Skip pass ahead, a little bit too far and out of bounds. Intended for Finley Jepson. So Lions turn it right back over. And the Cadets with the basketball in the backcourt. And now Michael Collison questioning something. Now the inbound on the near side. Into the front court for Hartford. Work back out on the right wing for Hartford, who steps in and she gets fouled. And this will be the bonus on Clear Lake's 5th team foul.
Line foul number 11, Taylor Schwen.
Taylor Schwen's second.
At the line, shooting 2 for the Cadets, Grace Hartford.
Grace Hartford to the line to shoot 2. She misses the first. Hartford comes in 4 for 14 from the line.
Number 1, Alex Tice. And number 3,
Alex Tice. Aspen Hill check back in to replace Schwen and Smith. Second one, short. Rebound. We got a whistle on the violation on Clear Lake, I believe, on entering the lane too early. Second one is no good. And the rebound controlled by Tice. Tice up court, cross the timeline, backs it down the left side. Plays it to Jepson, and she travels. And Maddie Reiser will check back in for her.
Checking into the lineup, number 5, Maddie Reiser.
In the backcourt on the inbound. On the right side, it's England. England shoots, and it's no good. The rebound controlled by Ainley. She brings it across the timeline. Ainley on the right side. Played it out top to Hill. Hill off to the left side for Tice. Back out for Tice to the right side for Hill. To the right quarter for Ainley. Ainley, a 3 up and good. Jacelin's first triple of the night. She's got 7. And it's 23-11. We have the 2:55 to go here in the first half. On the right side, Kelsey back out to Hartford. Hartford on the dribble, looks to her left. Throws it to the lane, tipped away by Amble, but controlled by Reeks. Gets it in the right corner. Play back out to the wing for Hartford, who steps in through some defense. Got it blocked away from behind by Amble. And picked up by the Lions by Reiser. Reiser up to the timeline. Plays off to the left for Hill. Down to the quarter for Ainley. Ainley underneath the basket. She'll throw up a layup, no good. Rebound is going to be tipped and controlled by England for Falls-Alden. She'll bring it up court with 2:15 to go in the half. Top of the key for Kelsey. Kelsey looks. Back out for Hartford. She'll play it back to England. England on the left side. Hands it back to Hartford. Bounce past the right side, Jansen. She'll throw up a jumper, no good. Rebound tipped. And controlled back by the Cadets as Jansen will kick it back out. There's a 3 on the way up and no good for Kelsey. The rebound tipped around and Amble goes to the deck. But it's going to be finally controlled by Reiser. Minute 35 to go here in the half. Reiser across the timeline. Plays it off to the left for Ainley. Ainley on the left side skips it across to the right side for Reiser, who fires a 3. Got it. Reiser's first 3 of the night. 26-11. With 80 seconds to go here in the first half. Hartford will bring it across the timeline, left side. And tipped around. Loose basketballs. Reiser got the tip. And a jump ball will go in favor of Falls-Alden.
Into the cadet lineup, number 41, Olivia Schulte. And into the line lineup, number 4, Maddie Logie.
Maddie Logie. Milo's checking back in. Tice, the conversation with the official as well. We see told up here by Jordan Meyer. She's got to tie her shoe for the Cadets. On the left side, tipped away and out of bounds. Minute to go here in the half. Hartford will make the entry on the left baseline. Bounce pass in, left side of the key Reeks. Hook shot is up and no good. Rebound left side, and it's stripped out of the hands of Logie, and it's going to be Clear Lake basketball. 53.9 to go here in the half. Inbound to Hill. Hill will skip it ahead. And across the timeline comes Reiser. Reiser back out top for Hill. Hill back to the left side, tipped around and controlled on the steal by Jansen, who lays it up on the other end too strong. We go the other way with Clear Lake as Hill gets the rebound. Hill skips it ahead for Reiser. Reiser skips it into the lane. Controlled by Tice, who goes up left side layup up and good. Alex with 5. 28-11. With 22 seconds to go here before halftime. Englund up to the timeline. She'll dump it in underneath. Reeks puts it up, blocked away, but a foul called on Gwen Grimm. It's her first. And Reeks to the line to shoot a pair.
At the line, shooting.
Danica Reeks, a junior, 10 of 21 from the line. Free throw, rattles around and does not fall in the first. Haley back in for the Lions to replace Aspen Hill. $10.9 to go in the half. Second one around the world twice on the rim and good. So Reeks 1 for 2 on the trip. It's 28-12. Quickly lines on the front court. Logie down to the right side for Reiser. Reiser will fire a 3. No good. And the rebound tipped, and it's going to be at the end of the first half. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Halftime score, Clear Lake 28. And Iowa Falls-Alden 12. Lions outscore the Cadets 12-4, 13-4 in the second half. We'll be back with our halftime. Drew Ainley, the Clear Lake boys coach, will join us after this. You're listening to Lions basketball on KRIB. Watching online at KRIB Sports YouTube page at KRIBAM.com.
This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Hawkeye Auto Body is famous for providing the extras that make your life easier. Extras like our convenient drive-through estimating bay. Our certified technicians have over 150 years experience in all types of collision repair. They always go the extra mile to ensure your family's safety. We value our customers and feel you deserve extraordinary service every time. Call, stop by, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutoBody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Back we come. Yeah, it is kind of cold in here tonight. As we have a lighter crowd tonight for this Monday night contest, so things haven't warmed up quite as much as sometimes they would in this gym, but the Lions girls a 28-12 halftime lead, and Jeremy Ainley, the Clear Lake boys coach, joins us here for halftime comments. And well, Coach, just looking back at your last couple of games, of course, a good solid win down at Hampton back on Thursday night, and then Saturday, a tough one, dropping that game to Dallas Center Grimes, and just kind of give us a recap of those two games.
Yeah, I thought, Thursday we played a nice, well-rounded game after a layoff, and it feels like a layoff. Everything was coming off a layoff, but no, I thought we played pretty well on Thursday, and pushed the tempo and really got after it and defensively. But then Saturday we just, for whatever reason, couldn't make shots and didn't defend at a very high level, and I thought we did some good things. I thought we contested their big guys and really matched their size. Just couldn't make shots. Took quick shots. Really didn't make them guard very long. And some of that was I take full responsibility as far as not preparing the way maybe we should have, but we at the end of the day, you've got to execute. You've got to do the things that make you successful. And we didn't run as well, and really didn't push the tempo, and obviously suffered a loss. But we'll regroup here. The joy of basketball is, usually for your next game you don't have to wait that long. In this case, we don't have to wait very long at all, and we're going to get a lot of games in this week to get that taste out of our mouth. So. Yeah, it's a chance to reset, regroup. We talked about it yesterday, watched some film, and, I think the guys, saw the things that we needed to see, and I think we'll make the needed adjustments.
Well, you're at basically the halfway mark of the season right now, and it seems like you should have played a lot more games, just been the way the schedule is laid out, including this game that was supposed to be played back on a couple of weeks ago or whatever, but just talk about your thoughts on this team through the halfway point. What's been the positives? What's been the negatives overall?
Well, I think we've got a lot of pieces. We've got a lot. We've got some depth. I don't know exactly how quality it is. We've got a lot of guys that can play and do some things. It's just a matter of, okay, in a really big game on Saturday, we didn't show it. Some of that was. Maybe I didn't play enough guys, play the right guys, or play enough guys. It seems to me we can shoot it pretty well. Even Saturday from outside, we shot it okay. Now, whether or not those were all great looks, I don't know. Looking back, maybe a little quick, and did some stuff. But, we've got some experience. The things I'm still... we're still trying to figure out is getting consistent on inside scoring. Saturday was a little tough when you're going against 6'7" and 6'11". That's going to make it a little tough. I don't know that we're going to face that. Maybe another game this year. Maybe we will. I don't. You never know. So, we're trying to build that and trying to get better at that. Defensively, I think we've been pretty good. Offensively, like I said, just a matter of sometimes. I think we're a little quick and not maybe, making defenses work hard enough. And that sometimes that comes, we've got a lot of guys that can shoot it, and so we've got a lot of confidence. I think those are some things we've got to work on still. And the joy of this season is, it's a journey, and it's something that, it's going to change throughout the year and continue to evolve. And I think that. We've found some of that, so far.
I asked Adam Burness the same question. I'll ask you with a 4-game week like this, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Talk about how you manage a week like this with practices, watching film, analysis, getting ready for games, etc. Walk us through that.
Well, the nice part is it is all conference teams. 3 of them we've already. Well, Charles City's not yet, but I consider them that. But. We've played the next 3 already once this year, so there's a lot of familiarity. The big thing is tonight's game plan was already in 2 weeks ago, so that takes a little bit off. The Clarion game plan for tomorrow is already done. It's a matter of tonight sending it out to the guys, and looking, as far as that. And we're already kind of working as a staff on Thursday, Friday, so. As far as the game plans, what we're doing, how we're managing it, that stuff is already pretty much done. We'll break down the film and that type of stuff as the week is going on, and finishing that. And then, the biggest thing is just, we're going to have to manage some bodies this week. We're going to have to be smart with some time. Hopefully you get up or the guys are doing exactly what they're supposed to, so you can get to the bench a little earlier and do that type of stuff. But Wednesday we'll have to be smart. It'll probably be really short, no different than yesterday. And, continue to monitor bodies and just make sure the workload's not too much. But, at the end of the day, they're also high school kids, and they're in great shape physically and mentally. And so, at the end of the day, the goal is to win 4 games and go about it however we got to do it. But, we feel really good. If it was a couple non-conference, that makes stuff a little harder because there's not the familiarity. But these guys know the players on the other team, and so the nice part is the way we do our scouts and stuff. We send them out to them. They have them that night. They're on their phones, so in between their twittering and all that stuff, they can look at the scouting report and stuff. And our guys have figured out throughout the years how important that stuff is. And, it's a blessing, and that's part of the reason we tell our guys is, how we've been successful is not just the on the court stuff we do, but the off the court. And these kids have bought into that, and they know exactly what we want to do.
What do we know about this Iowa Falls-Alden team coming in?
They've got some guys that can shoot it a little bit. They'll crash the boards. At the end of the day, they're not very successful. I think we can get after them defensively. I think we can turn them over. They'll play some man, they'll play some zone, they'll do some different things. But, ultimately tonight, especially coming off of Saturday, I'm not too worried about what they do. It's a matter of, getting back to some of the things we want to do, and that's run and defend, rebound, and attack inside out. And so that's kind of what we talked to the guys about is getting back to that and doing that tonight.
Coach, appreciate it. We'll talk to you after the game.
Thank you.
Jeremy Ainley with comments here at halftime. So we get ready for the second half of the girls game. Girls game halftime score on the Clear Lake Bank & Trust scoreboard, 28-12 in favor of Clear Lake. That's been the CLTEL halftime report brought to you by CLTEL. Internet for you in Clear Lake and Ventura. Back after this here on KRIB.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank & Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank & Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank & Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
Back we come. As we start the third quarter of play, Clear Lake Bank & Trust scoreboard says 28-12 as we wrap up our CLTEL halftime report and move into the third quarter with Iowa Falls-Alden with the basketball to start the third period of play. And the pass to the right-left quarter. Isabel Jansen finally gets it off a tip. Tries to work her way in. Lions with their starting five on the floor. Looks like the Cadets as well with their starters. Left side of the key, Reeks kicks it back out left side to Hartford. 10 to shoot. She'll hand it back in, and the foul called as the shot attempt will lead to a two-shot foul here for Danica Reeks.
On foul number 11, Taylor Schwen, her third.
Taylor Schwen's third. Danica Reeks to the line to shoot a pair.
At the line shooting two for the Cadets, Danica Reeks.
Free throw first one is good. And she's 2 for 3 on the night now.
The line lineup, number 14, Finley Jepson.
Finley Jepson will check in for Schwen. She'll go to the bench with 3 fouls. Second one is no good. Foul or the rebound off to the right side for Tice. Tice up court. Hands it back to Ainley. Ainley at the top of the key, off to the right side for Jepson. The right side for Hill. Hill skip it toward the lane. Amble back out to Hill. Hill up the right baseline. She'll kick it out left side, but it's still away as Jansen stepped into the passing lane. And a foul on Ainley up court. That'll be her second and the team's second.
Line foul number 13, Jason Ainley, her second.
Ainley was 7. Amble was 6. 5 for Alex Tice, 3 for Aspen Hill, 3 for Maddie Reiser, 2 for Taylor Schwen and Finley Jepson, the Lions scoring. Right side, Hartford. Bounce pass in, tipped around, but controlled by Reeks. Pass back down the right wing for Hartford. Hartford looks inside, looks for help. Now finally gets it from Reeks. Reeks plays it back out to Hartford. Hartford dribbles across to the free throw line, hands it back to England. England double team left side of the key, and she takes a little Euro step, trying to throw it up. No good on that shot. Amble to the floor, and she gets it somehow to Ainley. The Lions will bring it up court. Ainley across center court. Dribbles to the top of the key and backs out. Picked up by Hartford. Plays it off to the left side for Hill. Down the quarter for Tice. Open for a three. No good. Rebound right side, Ainley. And she'll bring it back out on the right side quarter. Tipped away, though, by Hartford. And the Cadets up court. Hands it off to Reeks. Reeks will play it off to England. England across the timeline. She'll dribble toward the free throw lane. She'll scoop up a shot. It's no good. Rebound put back up and no good by Reeks. And the rebound controlled by Amble this time around for Clear Lake. Hands it to Ainley. Ainley to the top of the key and in. She'll lay it up right side, up and no good. Rebound tipped to the right side, controlled by the Cadets by Hartford. Hartford a bounce pass off for England. England across the timeline. She'll bring it back between the rings. Right side for Jansen. Back on top for Hartford. Left side, England fires a three. No good. Rebound middle of the lane for Ainley. Who turns it up court for Clear Lake. Ainley across the timeline to the top of the key. Plays it off to the right for Jepson. Jepson down the baseline underneath. Kicks the left quarter for Tice. Tice open for a three. Got it. Alex's second triple. 31-13. 5:10 to go in the third. England across the timeline. Dribbles to the right side. Plays it back out for Jansen. Across for Hartford. Bounce pass to the left side of the key for Reeks. Reeks tries to go up. Throws it up off the glass. No good. Rebound and a foul call on the rebound, which will go against Iowa Falls-Alden. They're first on the team. And the second on Isabel Jansen. Lions will substitute back in Maddie Reiser and Taylor Schwen to replace Tice and Hill. For the Cadets, they'll re-enter Aaron Bridgewater, the 5'7" sophomore. As it's Ainley across the left side of the timeline. She'll bring it back out between the rings to the right side for Schwen. For Finley Jepson. Now the pass tipped and controlled by Meyer for Iowa Falls-Alden. And the pass up court tipped away by Ainley. It'll go out of bounds on the right sideline. Berkeley Smith. Will replace Finley Jepson. Inbound to England. Hands it off to the right for Bridgewater. Now trying to step it on the right side is Jansen. She'll play it back out to England. England will throw it up on the drive up the right side of the key, no good. And Amble will get the rebound for Clear Lake. And Amble is fouled by England. That'll be her second and the team's second. Greg Grimm will check back in.
Checking into the line, number 24, Glenn Grimm.
Now the bounce for Clear Lake on the far end. Up court, the Lions across the timeline with Maddie Reiser. Now here's a baseline jumper for Ainley on the right baseline. No good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It'll go with Iowa Falls-Alden. So the inbound on the far end for the Cadets. They've only tallied 1 point in the first 4 minutes of this third quarter. 31-13 on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Backcourt trouble, but Bridgewater will get it ahead to Jansen. Jansen drives, lays it up left side, up and good off the glass. Running jumper for Jansen, who's got 6 to lead the team, is 31-15. So wind down to 3:33 left in the third. Ainley off to the right side for Schwen. Plays it across, tipped away, and controlled by the Cadets by Jansen. Jansen brings it across the timeline at the top of the key. Hands it back to England. England off to the left for Meyer. Hands it back to England. She'll fire a three left wing, up and good. England's first triple of the night. She's got 5. Lead cut to 13 at 31-18. With 3:05 to go in the third. Ainley across the timeline. Tipped away. She controls it back. Plays it across for Reiser. Dribbles on the right side. Underneath the basket, she touched the baseline. Be out of bounds in favor of the Clear Lake, who will spend a timeout. With 2:49 to go here in the third, Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says Clear Lake 31, Iowa Falls-Alden 18. Back after this here on KRIB and on the KRIB Sports YouTube page, which you can find at KRIBAM.com.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close-to-home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing, embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Back we come to Clear Lake. And the Cadets will inbound on the far end. And up court across the timeline will come Isabel Jansen. Jansen at the top of the key, hands it off to England. England spins at the left side of the key and lays off a bounce pass, and the layup up and good for Danica Reeks. Reeks with 6, lead cut to 11 at 31-20. Hanley across the timeline, bumped by Bridgewater, but no call. Hands it off to the right for Hill. Back between the rings for Ainley. Back over to Hill on the right side. Hill dribbles out on the right side of the free throw line. She'll fire up a jumper short. Rebound left side, controlled by Jansen for Iowa Falls-Alden. Whistle. We've got a travel in the backcourt on Jansen as she tried to turn up court, but took an extra step. Ashley Amble will check back in to replace Taylor Schwen in the Lion lineup. It's out of bounds for Clear Lake. In the front court on the left baseline, Ainley will inbound. Kicks at the quarter for Hill. Hill will dribble down on the right side. Play to the free throw line for Grimm. Grimm jumper from 14 in the lane, no good. Rebound, Amble tips it back to Grimm. Now loose basketball on the floor, and it's tipped away and controlled by the Cadets. As up court will come England. England to the top of the key. And she'll step to the lane, fires up a 12-foot jumper up and good. England was 7. Lead count underneath double digits, 31-22. Ainley in the front court with 100 seconds to go in the third. Ainley underneath, plays it, and open up and good is Ashley Amble in the middle of the lane. The jumper. She has 8. Lead back to 11 at 33-22 with 1:30 to go here in the third. England in the backcourt, brings it across the timeline. Now she'll cut through traffic on the right side, fire up another jumper, no good. Rebound left side, Reeks. And a whistle on a jump ball will be called. This time it goes in favor of Clear Lake. Tice will check in.
Checking in to the line lineup.
To replace Maddie Reiser. Up court, through traffic is Ainley. Her pass back out is tipped away, but she controls it back. Dribbles up the left side baseline, throws it up, no good. Rebound tipped and controlled by England for Iowa Falls-Alden. Minute to go here in the third. Up across the timeline is England. England on the left side with a dribble down the baseline. She'll play it back out, left side of the free throw line for Meyer. Her pass tipped by Tice into the backcourt. She'll stop on the right side of the key, plays it across. Grimm open up and good, the foul. On the left side, layup by Gwen Grimm. And she'll step to the line to shoot one. 13 foul for the Cadets. The first on Jordan Meyer. Olivia Schulte will check back in to replace Meyer in the Cadet lineup. Gwen Grimm to the line where she's 4 for 10 on the free throw line this year. Free throw up and good. And Grimm converts the old-fashioned three-point play. Aspen Hill out. Finley Jepson back in for Clear Lake. Lion lead back to 14 at 36-22 with 43 seconds to go here before the end of the third quarter. Across the timeline, right side, Jansen. Looks for help. She picks up the dribble and hands it off to Schulte. Schulte hands it off to Bridgewater. Bridgewater down to the right quarter. Back out to the wing for Schulte. And back out top for Jansen. Jansen on top. Down to 20 left here in the third to the right side for England. She'll dribble her way in, and a fadeaway jumper is up and short to the rebound control by Ainley. Down to 12 as she races it all the way down. Tipped away from behind by Bridgewater. It'll be out of bounds for Clear Lake with 8.5 seconds to go here in the third. And Clear Lake going to take a 30 here to set up a play.
This will be a 30-second.
Now they will. We'll keep it right here. We go to Clarion tomorrow night. Back home on Thursday for Charles City. And then home again on Friday for Humboldt. Girls games all those nights at 6. The boys game to follow here on KRIB and on the KRIB Sports YouTube page.
Grace Hartford.
Both teams with 3 timeouts left. The Lions will inbound on the right baseline in the offensive zone. Ainley will make the inbound. She'll play it to the left quarter for Tice. Back inside, tipped around. And Ainley trying to get control of it again, down to 3. She'll step in. 18-footer right wing, no good. Tries to get on a rebound, and time's out here in quarter number 3. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score says Clear Lake 36 and Iowa Falls-Alden 22. The Lions outscored in that third quarter 10-8. The fourth quarter is next. You're listening to Lions basketball on KRIB Mason City Clear Lake. Watching on the KRIB Sports YouTube page through KRIBAM.com.
Iowa Specialty Hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the ReDoc program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
This is the fourth quarter, and the Lions up by 14, 36-22. Left side of the free throw line for Olivia Schulte for Iowa Falls-Alden. She'll hand it back to Elodie England. Between the rings for her, she'll drift off to the right wing with a dribble. Kicks it back out to Isabel Jansen. 36-22, down to 5 to shoot. Here's a 3 left quarter up and no good for Schulte, and the rebound control by Amble. Hands it out to Jacelyn Ainley. Ainley across center court to the free throw line. Hands it to the quarter for Tice. Alex dumps it in for Amble. And a hook shot, no good. Rebound put back up, no good by Ainley. But this time, Amble, the left side rebound, and up and good with the layup. Amble with 10, 38-22. On the other end, England shot no good on the right baseline. Rebound controlled finally by Schwen, who plays it off to Hill. Hill across the timeline on the left side, plays it back out to Ainley. Ainley on the dribble, plays it over to Tice on the right wing. Tice to the free throw circle, plays it to Amble. A hook shot in the lane, up and no good. Rebound is controlled by Ainley underneath the basket. Back out to Schwen, and back out to Tice for a 3. Got it. Alex with her third 3. She's got 11. It's 41-22 as the Lions build the lead up to 19. Cadets had it down inside double digits in the third quarter, but the Lions have come back. Here's a drive, and England will step to the line to shoot 2 on the first foul of the quarter for Clear Lake. Jacelyn Ainley was her third. Elodie England, the 5'9" sophomore, to the line. where she is 67 of 81 for just under 83%. Free throw first, up and good. 8 for England. Hill out. Maddie Reiser back in for the Lions. 6:16 left in the fourth. Second one good. So 9 for England. It's 41-24. Backcourt, Ainley across the timeline right side. Dribbles it to the right wing and now down to the quarter baseline. Back out to Schwen. Schwen, the pass inside, stolen away by Schulte. Schulte bounces it off to Jansen to the right side of the front court and back out to England. England steps back and pops a three. Got it. England's second triple of the night. She's got 12. 41-27. The lead kept back to 14. Tice through traffic into the front corner. Schwen actually, and the pass off is stolen away by England. KRIB Falls-Alden. England skips it ahead left side. Hartford to the left side of the key. Bounce pass in for Reeks. Reeks tries to go through traffic and throws it up and good off the glass. Reeks with 8. And Clear Lake needs a timeout. 5:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard scores says Clear Lake 41, Iowa Falls-Alden 29. Back after this here on KRIB.
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Well, the Lions have the lead cut back to 12 as just needed to take a timeout and regroup here as 41-29 the score. The Lions up by a dozen with 5:20 left in the fourth. Tice left wing in the front court. Plays it into Amble. Amble left side of the key. Turnaround shot off the glass. No. Rebound control left side by Elodie England for Iowa Falls-Alden. She'll play left court across the timeline. Dribbles up the key right side. She plays it. Jansen fires a three. That is no good. Rebound left side. Fought for out of bounds or a jump ball. It's on the baseline, and they're going to point Clear Lake's way. Going Grimm. Aspen Hill will check in for Amble and Reiser. Inbound to Grimm. Grimm in the backcourt plays it ahead for Tice. Tice to the front court on the left side. Bounce pass off, stolen away by England. England will skip it ahead, and on the other end, layup up and good for Isabel Jansen. Jansen with 8. Lead cut to 10 at 41-31 with 4:30 to go here in the fourth. Ainley to the timeline. She'll play it ahead of the front court for Hill. Hill dribbles in, kicks it off the right side for Beersford. Beersford back to the right for Hill. Hill plays it to Grimm, right side of the free throw circle. She'll step in, free throw line jumper. In and out, no good. Rebound left side controlled by Elodie England for Iowa Falls-Alden. Ainley slow up to get up on the other end, but she's okay, it appears. And on the other end, it's blocked away. Well, I take that back about Ainley. She is down on the backcourt again as she tried to get up. And they are going to look at, I'm not sure if she twisted an ankle coming down or not, or what the exact situation was on that. But she'll be helped up and holding that left leg up in the air. And unfortunately, she'll leave the game here with 4:06 to go in the fourth. 41-31. As Maddie Reiser will check in for her. Out of bounds right baseline for the Cadets. Skip back out for Reeks. Off to Schulte. Across the right side, England fires a three, and that's no good. The rebound controlled by Grimm for Clear Lake. Halfway through quarter number 4, Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard, 41-31 in favor of Clear Lake. Beersford plays it down to the right baseline, too far for Grimm, and it's out of bounds. Amble will check back in to replace Beersford. The inbound played into Hartford. She'll play it back to England. England with 10 of her 12 here in the second half. She'll step up the left side of the key and try to kick it out in a holding foul called. It's only Lions' second foul. It's on the floor, so no shot here. It's on Maddie Reiser. It's her first. And quickly back in comes Finley Jepson to replace Gwen Grimm. Left baseline entry for Iowa Falls-Alden. Inbound left side Reeks. Work back out to Jansen on the left side, out high. Back to the left for England at the wing. She dribbles to the baseline and underneath, and she'll put up a right side layup, no good. Rebound tipped out, controlled by the Cadets by Hartford. Plays it off Jansen, and down to the right side it goes. No good on the layup, but the second time is no good by Reeks, as they're going to call the foul on the floor, actually. So to be out of bounds. Ashley Amble's second, team's third. And out of bounds left baseline for the Cadets. Inbound, left baseline Reeks. Back in left side for England. A hook shot in the lane is up and good. England with 12 in the half and 14 for the ball game. 41-33. The league cut back underneath double digits with 3:05 to go in the fourth. On the other end, underneath the basket, Jepson plays it to the left quarter for Reiser. Reiser dribbles up and plays it out to Hill. Hill will play it inside, and a turnaround shot by Amble's no good. Got her on rebound up and no good, but she drew the foul this time. It's her first, the Cadets' first. And it is the first on Danica Reeks. Amble to the line, where she's 10 of 15 on the season. Free throw in the first is up and good. So Amble with 11. 42-33. Lead back of 9. Ailey comes back out of the locker room. We'll see if she enters the ball game in the near future as Amble sinks the second. So Amble 2 for 2 on the trip. It's 43-33. The lead back to 10. Across the timeline on the right side, England. Guarded by Jepson. Hands it back out to Jansen. Back to England. England steps back, pops a three, no good. Rebound right side controlled by Reeks for Iowa Falls-Alden. Plays it out to the right for Hartford. Hartford on the right wing. Hands it back, and it's going to be a jump ball called as Jepson stepped in and got hands on the ball. And it's going to be a turnover on Iowa Falls-Alden as the Lions have the arrow this time around. Grimm checks back in. Iowa Falls-Alden will spend a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout with 2:24 to go here in the fourth. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard 43-33. Clear Lake with a lead back after this here on KRIB.
No matter what the season, weather is unpredictable in North Iowa and accidents are likely to happen. This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Collision repair work can be complex. You can trust the experts at Hawkeye Auto Body to repair your vehicle correctly and make sure your vehicle is completely safe before it's released back to you. We guarantee it. We're located on South Federal in Mason City, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutobody.com.
Lions to inbound off of the Iowa Falls-Alden timeout with 2:20 to go in the fourth, and the Lions up by 10. Grimm in the front court on the left side, skips it across for Jepson. Jepson plays it back out to Reiser, and the Lions just need smart possessions, up by 10 with 2:10 to go in the fourth. Down the quarter for Grimm. Graham will spin it across the right side. Jepson steps at the right baseline, hands it off. Amble, short jumper in the lane, up and good. Amble with 14. 45-33, the lead back to a dozen with 1:55 left in the fourth. England across the timeline. She will hand it off to Schulte between the rings, hands it off to the left side. For Hartford, we've got a little bump on the left side. It's Clear Lake's fourth team foul. And is the fourth on Finley Jepson, so Iowa Falls-Alden will shoot the rest of the way with 103 seconds to go, 1:43 left here in the fourth. Aspen Hill will check back in to replace Gwen Grimm. So the Lions don't want to foul anymore here in the contest. And on the inbound, it's stolen away by Jepson. She'll circle it on the right side of the front court, plays it back to Reiser. Across for Hill, she'll dump it in for Amble and lay it up and good on the left side. Amble with 16. 47-33 with 90 seconds to go here in the fourth. Front court, England. She'll fire up a three. It's blocked away by Jepson, and it's going to be controlled by Reiser on the left baseline. 1:20 to go in the fourth quarter. As into the front court for Tice. Tice almost foul. Let's see. We got a timeout here for Clear Lake. And the Lions are going to spend a full timeout with 1:12 to go in the ball game. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard 47-33 Clear Lake. Back after this here on KRIB.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
1:12 left in the fourth as the inbound left sideline for Clear Lake. The inbound into Jepson. 23 to shoot, 1:10 left in the ball game. Ailey back in, good to see that. She'll play it off to the right for Jepson, who brings it back out top, plays it to Tice. So we wind down to a minute to go here in the fourth. It's tipped out of bounds by Jansen, and it will stay with Clear Lake. 59 seconds left in the fourth and 11 to shoot as Maddie Reiser will check back in for Ashley Amble. Inbound left sideline. Tice will make the entry into the backcourt for Ainley. Ainley will bring it back across, down to 9 to shoot. Ainley hands it off to Jepson. Down to 5 to shoot. Pass to the right side, tipped out of bounds, 3 to shoot. And 50.7 seconds to go here in the fourth. Jepson plays it to the right side. Ainley up the right baseline, and she gets out. She did not get a shot off in time. Well, she did. Must have hit the rim and must have got the shot off right at the shot clock horn. We go the other way, either way, with Iowa Falls-Alden. On the other end, jumper by England's no good, and it goes out of bounds. It'll go in favor of Clear Lake. I was just about ready to say that possession, the last Lions possession, working time off the clock was the most important thing there, and Iowa Falls-Alden now will substitute here freely as Chloe Hoverston and Bridgewater. 35, Montana Thies. And Noelle Winters along those in for Iowa Falls-Alden. Shot clock off, so the Lions don't even have to make a shot on this possession if they don't want. As Ainley dribbles on the right side out top. Down to 18 left here in the ball game. Ainley will hand it off to Reiser. Reiser across the top of the zone, hands it off to Jepson, down to 10. And Jepson will, well, she'll get bumped. Well, she'll get forced into the backcourt with 3.9 seconds to go. The inbound, Thies Plays it to the left for Carpenter. And that's the ball game. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard final score says Clear Lake 47 and Iowa Falls-Alden 33. We'll put a wrap on the girls' game and work our way towards the start of the boys' game after this. You're listening to Lions basketball here on KRIB. You're watching on the KRIB Sports YouTube app. You can access KRIB YouTube page by heading to KRIBAM.com.
The CLTel fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTel is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close-to-home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing, embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Iowa Specialty Hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Back we come to Clear Lake as we wrap up the girls' game as the Lions girls improve to 11-3 on the season and 8-1 in the conference. Take a half-game lead over Algona in the win column heading into the night. This was the only North Central Conference contest tonight. Of course, a makeup from a couple of weeks ago, and no other North Central Conference teams were on the schedule for tonight. Iowa Falls-Alden drops to 4-5 on the conference and 7-8. The Lions pick up a 47-33 victory here tonight in the girls' game. It's 15-8 after one. Lions led 28-12 after two. Lions, though, a little bit of problem with Iowa Falls-Alden in the latter two quarters, though. Lions outscored 10-8 in the third quarter. And both teams score 11 in the fourth quarter. It's 36-22 after three, and it's 47-33 your final score. Ashley Amble had 10 of her 16 in the second half. In fact, had 8 of her 16 in the fourth quarter with a pair of free throws and 3 field goals. Alex Tice spread her 11 points out throughout the ball game, as she had 3 3-pointers and a 2-point field goal. Jacelyn Ainley had 7. It was 3 apiece for Aspen Hill and Maddie Reiser and Gwen Grimm. It was 2 for Taylor Schwen and 2 for Finley Jepson. Maddie Logie playing and not scoring. Lily Beersford playing and not scoring. Berkeley Smith played a little bit as well. That's the balance of the book for Clear Lake. For the Cadets of Iowa Falls-Alden, it's 14 for Elodie England. England came into the night averaging 19.7 points per contest. She had 12 of her 14 points in the second half. She had 5 field goals, including 2 threes and 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 8 apiece for Isabel Jansen and Danica Reeks. Jansen averaged 12 points per game coming in, so she's held under her average as well. Olivia Schulte had 2 free throws for her only points. Robin Kelsey, a starter, had 1 point on a free throw in the second quarter. And that's the balance of the book for those who scored for Iowa Falls-Alden on the night. It's getting Clear Lake improves to 11-3 in the 11-3 overall, 8-1 in the conference. The Lions travel down to Clearing Goldfield Downs tomorrow night before coming home for Charles City on Thursday and Humboldt on Friday. For the Cadets, they will host Webster City on Tuesday, and then they will host Clearing Goldfield Downs on Friday. Make sure you join us for the CLTEL halftime report. At halftime of the boys' game, we'll have Anna Burness, the Clear Lake coach, as well as a Clear Lake player of the game, talking with us at that time. Let's get our final score here in the girls' game. Clear Lake 47 and Iowa Falls-Alden 33. We'll be back with the boys' game coverage after this. You're listening to Lions basketball on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB. And you're watching on the KRIB Sports YouTube page, which you can access at KRIBAM.com.
Hi, this is Brian McIntyre. Since 1992, Glenn's Tire has been earning your trust one vehicle at a time. You can rely on our experience, integrity, and fair prices. We are proud to be locally owned and operated and have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Glenn's Tire, Highway 18 West, Clear Lake. Go Lions.
This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Hawkeye Auto Body is famous for providing the extras that make your life easier. Extras like our convenient drive-through estimating bay. Our certified technicians have over 150 years experience in all types of collision repair. They always go the extra mile to ensure your family's safety. We value our customers and feel you deserve extraordinary service every time. Call, stop by, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutobody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close-to-home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics,
real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques,
offset laser and screen printing, embroidery,
posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
It's time now for coverage of the Clear Lake Lions on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB and KRIBAM.com. This Clear Lake Lions coverage is brought to you by CL North Iowa Area Community College, D&D Sales, Clear Lake Bank and Trust, Iowa Specialty Hospital, Johnson Heating and Air, Glenn's Tire, Bank Iowa, Hawkeye Auto Body, and Window World. Now, with all the play-by-play action of the Clear Lake Lions, here's Bob Fisher.
Back we come for the boys' game after the Lions girls post a victory on the first game of the night by a final score of 47-33. Look at the boys' game now. Clear Lake boys have their 30-game winning streak come to an end back on Saturday when they lost to Dallas Center Grimes down at the Gilbert Showcase, 53-48. The Lions still have a North Central Conference winning streak of 44 games, as well as a 18-game home court winning streak going on, as the Lions are now 9-1 overall and 6-0 in conference play. Looking at the North Central Conference standings coming into the night, it was Clear Lake with a 6-0 record. St. in a game back in the loss column at 7-1. Humboldt's at 4-3. Clary Goldfield Downs is at 4-4. Algona's at 3-3. Hampton Dumont Cal is at 3-4. Webster City's at 1-6 in conference play, and the Iowa Falls-Alden team that comes into the night here 0-7 in the conference and 1-12 overall. Lions have a 7-game winning streak in the series. Last time the Cadets won 48-45 back on December 21st of 2021. Cadets are led by Carson Calouse, who's averaging 10.9 points per contest, and also hands out just under 2 assists per game. Colin Piper, 7 points and 7 rebounds per contest. Brody McNeil, 8.7 points per game. Those are the leaders for the Iowa Falls-Alden team. Jackson McIntyre leads the way for Clear Lake with 15.3 points per contest. Carson Reiser, 11.7, and Trevor Theobald with 11 points per contest. McIntyre also leads the way with 4.4 rebounds. Luke Furman and Trevor Theobald averaging over 5 assists per contest. So the Lions trying to steer the ship back in the right direction after that loss to Dallas Center Grimes back on Saturday. And once again, a 4-game week for Clear Lake. This one tonight. Travel to Clarion tomorrow. Home for Charles City on Thursday and home for Humboldt on Friday. The starting lineups in the play-by-play between Clear Lake and Iowa Falls-Alden, the boys' game after this. You're listening to Lions basketball on KRIB, watching on the KRIB Sports YouTube page, which you can access at KRIBAM.com.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
No matter what the season, weather is unpredictable in North Iowa and accidents are likely to happen. This is Emily Newell. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Collision repair work can be complex. You can trust the experts at Hawkeye Auto Body to repair your vehicle correctly and make sure your vehicle is completely safe before it's released back to you. We guarantee it. We're located on South Federal in Mason City, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutobody.com.
Back we come to Clear Lake as we get ready for the boys' game between the Lions and the Cadets here on KRIB and on the KRIB Sports YouTube page, which you can access at KRIBAM.com, or if you're on your smart TV, you can go to the search bar and put in the @ symbol, and then after that, 1490 KRIB Sports, and that should take you, one of the first things on your search, should take you right to the KRIB Sports YouTube page. Clear Lake starters have been a pretty familiar lineup here for the most part. Jackson McIntyre at 6'2" and a junior. McIntyre, 15.3 points, 4.4 rebounds, just under 3 assists per game. Shooting 53% from the field, 48% from three-point range, and 11 to 23 shooting. 78% from the free throw line for McIntyre, the 6'2" junior. Trevor Theobald at 6'1" and a senior. 11 points, 3.4 rebounds, 5.1 assists per game. Shooting 44% from the field, 38% from three-point range, 62% from the free throw line for Theobald, the 6'1" senior. Luke Furman at 6'1" and a senior. Furman, 5.7 points, 2 rebounds, 5.4 assists per game. Shooting 36% from the field, 37% from three-point range, 75% from the free throw line for Furman, the 6'1" senior. Carson Reiser at 6 foot and a junior. Reiser, 11.7 points, 3 rebounds per contest, 38% from the field, 34% from three-point range, and 50% from the free throw line. And Max Larson back in the lineup tonight, the 6'4" senior. 5.1 points, 3.7 rebounds per contest, shooting 42% from the field and 62% from the free throw line. For Iowa Falls-Alden, it looks like this. Brody McNeil at 6'1" and a junior. 8.7 points, 2.5 rebounds, 31% from the field, 30% from three-point range, and 51% from the free throw line for McNeil, the 6'1" junior. Daniel Michelson at 5'5" and a junior. 1.8 points, 1.2 rebounds, 28% from the field, and 27% from three-point range. Carson Calouse at 5'8" and a junior. 10.9 points, 3.6 rebounds, 3 steals per game. Shooting 31% from the field, 28% from three-point range, and 80% from the free throw line for Calouse, the 5'8" junior. Jackson Thiessen at 6'3" and a senior. 3.8 points, 3.8 rebounds, shooting 47% from the field and 71% from the free throw line. And Colin Piper rounds out the lineup at 6'2" and a junior. Piper 7 points and 7 rebounds, shooting 34% from the field and 53% from the free throw line. Clear Lake averaging 66.1 points per game, 42.8 points per game for Iowa Falls-Alden. The Lions shooting 45% from the field in total, 31% for the Cadets. The Lions have made 83 pointers and are shooting 38% from beyond the arc. The Cadets have made 59 three-pointers, and they are 28% from three-point range. The Lions 67% from the free throw line, 59% for the Cadets. Lions averaging 29 rebounds per game to 28 for Iowa Falls-Alden. Lions and the Cadets. It's again Clear Lake 9-1 overall, 6-0 in the conference. The Cadets 1-12 and 0-7 in league play this year. McIntyre will jump setter for Clear Lake. Thiessen will jump setter for the Cadets, wearing black uniforms with white lettering and numbers, and the Cadets win the tip. And they hand off to Carson Calouse, who brings it into the front court. Picked up by Furman, plays it over the right side for Michelson. Michelson plays it back out for Thiessen. Thiessen at the top of the key, looks it over right side, he passes to Piper. Piper back to Thiessen in the free throw circle, tipped around, but he gets it back. Thiessen plays it off to his left, through the hands of Michelson, but he gets it back as well. 10 to shoot here on this first possession. McNeil between the rings. Round a pick to the right side of the free throw line. He looks and hands it off, tipped away and stolen by Reiser and taken right back by Piper. Was a change of possession. It appears. McNeil will play it back to Calouse. Calouse drives to the right side of the key, throws it up, blocked away by Max Larson. We go the other way with Clear Lake. Quickly ahead, Furman plays it off left side. Theobald pops a 3 left corner. No good. Rebound McIntyre up and good on the right side layup. McIntyre with his first two. 2-0. Minute gone here in the first. Toulouse up to the timeline and across. On the right wing, back out for Piper. Piper up the right side of the key into the right quarter for Toulouse. The three is up and no good. The rebound tip to Max Larson, who plays it out to McIntyre. McIntyre up court for Clear Lake. Plays it off to Theobald. Down to the right quarter for Reiser. Reiser inside for Larson. Back to Reiser. Fires a three. Got it. Carson's first triple of the night. 6:30 to go here in the first. And a Clear Lake 5-0 advantage. McNeil up to the timeline. And across. Dribbles to the free throw line. His pass tipped. Picked up left side. Michelson. His pass back out. Worked around to the right side for Piper. Piper worked it back out to the top of his own right side for McNeil. Between the rings for Michelson. Michelson drifts off to the right with a dribble. Bounce pass off, and it's stolen away by Max Larson. Larson to Theobald, quickly ahead. McIntyre drives and lays it up and good on the left end. Left side glass for McIntyre. And lines with a 7-0 lead. Got a timeout for Iowa Falls-Alden. 30-second timeout with 5:53 to go in the first. Clear Lake with a 7-0 lead. Back after this here on KRIB.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Back to action after the Iowa Falls-Alden timeout. And on the inbound on the backcourt, Michelson, after the Iowa Falls-Alden timeout, plays it back to McNeil. McNeil will skip it back across for Michelson. The bounce pass to the front court for McNeil on the right side. And it's tipped into the air, and it's finally controlled back by McNeil, who plays it in the right quarter. Back down the right side, tipped away by Reiser. Beyond the bounds in favor of Iowa Falls-Alden, even with a free throw line on the right sideline. Inbound, Toulouse. Between the rings for Piper. Piper dribbles and hands it to the right side for McNeil. McNeil brings it back out, guarded by Theobald. Pass inside, batted around, back out to Michelson. 4 to shoot. And tipped away from Toulouse, who fires a free throw line desperation jumper. No good off the back iron. McIntyre the rebound for Clear Lake, pushing it in quickly. Reiser right quarter at 3. Got it. Carson's second 3. 10-0 Clear Lake. 5:05 to go here in the first. Across the timeline for Michelson. Hands it back to McNeil. He'll fire a long 3. That's way off. For the rebound controlled by Max Larson for Clear Lake. And for Theobald. Theobald plays it to the top of the key. Here's a 3 on the way up and no good for Furman. The rebound going to be out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake on the left baseline. Lions will substitute Gage Larson into the lineup, the 6'4 senior, as well as Braden Watkins at 6 foot and a junior. Max Larson and a Furman out of the lineup for Clear Lake. Inbound right quarter. Watkins fires a 3. No good. Rebound left side. Gage Larson tips to the left quarter. It's going to be out of bounds in favor of Iowa Falls-Alden. $10-0. Favor of Clear Lake here early in the ball game with 4:36 to go in the first. McNeil, double team trap in the backcourt by the Lions, plays it back to Michelson. Michelson dribbles through traffic. Into the front court they go with Piper. Piper right side of the key from 13. He got it. Piper with his first 2, 10-2. Pass up court, tipped away, but tipped in the hands of Reiser. Up the right baseline quickly. Short jumper, no good, but he drew the foul. And Carson will step to the line on the Cadets' first team foul of the quarter.
His first foul is a cadet foul number 4.
Brody McNeil with the foul is first. Reiser to the line where he's 6 of 12 on the season. First one back ironed and no good. Clear Lake 10, Iowa Falls-Alden 2. 4:16 left here in the first quarter. Second one. That's good. So Reiser 1 for 2 on the trip. He's got 7 of the 11. 11-2. Pass inbounds. Thiessen in the backcourt, double teamed. His pass tipped but controlled back by the Cadets. 3-on-1 they go, but Piper can't control the pass on the right side. Back out to Michelson. Michelson fakes a 3, steps in long, kicks it left corner to Kalous. Kalous steps in on the left wing, and he got it blocked away by Gage Larson. We go the other way. On the breakaway, McIntyre lays it home on the right side glass. McIntyre with 6. 13-2. Halfway through quarter number 1, the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Kalous backcourt, plays it back over to Michelson to the front court right side. Driving is Piper. He'll play it back out. Piper gets the return pass from Michelson. Dump back in the left side, the right side of the lane. Too tall for Thiessen. It's out of bounds for Clear Lake. Furman back in. Dylan Plaguey in for the first time, the 6-foot senior. Replacing Theobald and Reiser. Lines up 13-2. 3:30 to go here in the first. Furman across half court. Plays it to his left for Watkins. Pass tipped and controlled by Kalous for Iowa Falls-Alden. It played ahead for McNeil. Back out to Kalous. Back to McNeil on the left side. He looks to dribble in. Plays it to the quarter for Michelson. Michelson back out between the rings for Piper. Piper dribbles off the right side. Plays it down the baseline. Kalous drives. Lays it up no good. Rebound tipped. Controlled in the hands of Gage Larson. Lions quickly ahead. Plaguey pulls it up on the left side. Now to McIntyre, drives to the top of the key, and the right side layup is up and good. McIntyre with 8. 15-2 Clear Lake. Backcourt Michelson, double teamed. Got the pass ahead. McNeil will bring it across the timeline. Played across, left side layup up and good for Thiessen. 15-4. 2:30 to go here in the first. Dribble again. Furman kicks it back out. Watkins will bring it back to the top of the key. Plaguey down to Larson, back to Plaguey, out top for Watkins. Back to the right side, Plaguey fires up a 3. That's no good. Rebound left side of the lane, controlled by Colin Piper for Iowa Falls-Alden. McNeil across center court. Plays it off to the left for Piper. Piper to the free throw circle. Has it tipped away by McIntyre. Control back. Now the pass back out. Should be over and back, and it is. As he did not hit Michelson. Isaac Brownlee and Kobe Orts check in for Clear Lake. The 6'5 senior Orts, the 6'2 junior Brownlee. Out go McIntyre and Gage Larson from the Lion lineup. 2 minutes left here in the opening quarter. 15-4 in favor of Clear Lake. Inbound to Theobald, back to the left side. Front court for Furman, who spins in the lane. Bounce pass off. Brownlee kicks it back out. Here's a 3 on the way, up and good for Trevor Theobald. Theobald's first 3, 18-4. Pass up court, tipped around, but controlled by Piper with 100 seconds to go in the first. And the drive no good on the left side by Piper. The rebound controlled by Theobald. Theobald plays it off to Furman. Furman drives up the right baseline and kicks it across. Plaguey back out to Brownlee. Back to Plaguey on the left side. Down the left quarter for Furman. Furman pass across, tip and control to the right quarter for Brownlee. Back out, Plaguey open for a 3. No good. Rebound left side, Kate Olberding, the 6' junior, with the rebound of the foul called on the Lions. Clear Lake's first team foul of the quarter. It's on Isaac Brownlee. Reiser will check back in to replace Plaguey in the Lion lineup. Sam Turner on the last dead ball came in for Iowa Falls-Alden, the 5'11 sophomore. And the Cadets inbound with 75 seconds to go in the first. Up court to Turner on the right side. And it tipped away from out of bounds and actually off his body. And it go Clear Lake's way. Theobald gets the inbound pass. Brings it up through center court. Free throw line, Brownlee. Back to the right quarter, Reiser. Pops up a 3. Short this time. Rebound, Ort. Left side layup up and good. Ort with his first 2. Clear Lake 20. Iowa Falls-Alden 4. 50 seconds to go in the first. Right side, McNeil with still no foul called. It's Clear Lake second in the quarter. And it's on Theobald. It's his first. Out of bounds at the hash mark on the right sideline with 47.3 to go here in the first quarter for Iowa Falls-Alden. Inbound, lobbed out to Kalous. Brings it back between the rings. Plays it off to the right for Piper. Jumper on the way, up and no good. Rebound controlled Ort for Clear Lake. Hands it out to Theobald. Theobald across the right side of the timeline. Kicks to the corner for Furman. Down to the corner. Theobald back out to Furman. Back down to Theobald. Baseline, Ort back out. Furman, right wing three, up and good. Theobald's second three of the night, 23-4. With 15 seconds to go here in the first. Kalous plays it back to McNeil. McNeil across the timeline right side. Play back out for Turner. To the left side for Kalous, who fires a three, up and no good. And the rebound controlled by Clear Lake by Brownlee. Plays it ahead for Theobald. Half-court shot is not in time. It didn't go anyway. Clear Lake 23. And Iowa Falls-Alden 4 at the end of one on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. We're back with the second quarter after this here on KRIB.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
The CLTel fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTel is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Second quarter about ready to get underway from Clear Lake. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score 23-4 in favor of the Lions. Tomorrow night in Clarion. Thursday night here at home for Charles City. Friday night at home for Humboldt. 6 o'clock girls game. Boys game follows each night here on KRIB and on the KRIB Sports YouTube page. Theobald gets the inbound, plays it over to Watkins on the left side, gets a pick from Larson, plays it over the right side for Reiser, to the right quarter for Theobald. Theobald inside for Larson, right side, he'll go up to the hoop, got fouled on the way in. The Cadets with their first foul of the second quarter, and Max to the line to shoot a pair.
Foul number 22, Jackson Thiessen.
Jackson Thiessen, the foul is first. Max Larson to the line, where he is 13 of 21 for 62%. Well, Larson didn't to make the free throw, but he also got his foot on the free throw line, it appears. So that free throw for naught. Second free throw's up. That's short. Rebound controlled. Well, we've got a whistle to foul the rebound on McIntyre. His first and the team's first. 23-4. Clear Lake the lead. Just underway second quarter. Full court pressure. Inbound Kalous. Plays it over to Sam Turner. Back to Kalous. Skips it in front court. Left side for Michelson. A long three. That's way off the mark and out of bounds. Theobald will bring it up for Clear Lake. Trevor drifts off to the right. Plays to the quarter for Larson. Backs up the baseline. Underneath the basket, and he makes the layup. Reverse layup up the right baseline. Got underneath the hoop and laid it up off the left side glass. 25-4. Back's first two of the night. Double team trap, but got into Kalous. It'll skip it ahead to Turner in the front court on the right side. Turner will reverse course and play it back out to Kalous. Pass to the inside. Tipped around on the pass from Olberding into Thiessen, and he will lose it out of bounds on the left baseline. And Theobald will bring it across center court for Clear Lake. Plays it over to Watkins. Back to Theobald. Theobald to the top of the key and in. Bounce pass off in the middle. It's tipped around, but Larson gets it. He'll go strong to the hoop. He had it blocked away by Olberding. Go the other way with Kalous for Iowa Falls-Alden. Kalous plays it to Turner. Turner tipped away by Theobald. Picked up by Larson on the floor. And a whistle and a timeout for Clear Lake. 6:35 left in the half. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard 25-4 in favor of Clear Lake. Back after this here on KRIB.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close-to-home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
25-4 after the Clear Lake timeout to maintain possession. Front court worked over to Reiser on the right side. Down to the corner for Theobald. Dumps it in for McIntyre. McIntyre back out to Theobald. Fires up a three. Book it. Theobald with 9 on 3 threes. 28-4. Turner, backcourt, lost the pass. Reiser gets it. He goes to the hoop and lays it up and in. Reiser with 9. To like 30, and that's stolen away on the inbound. And Reiser gets to McIntyre. First one, no. Second one, yes. On the right side, layup. And Iowa Falls-Alden wants a full timeout. 5:53 left in the half. Clear Lake 32. Iowa Falls-Alden 4. Back after this here on KRIB and the KRIB Sports YouTube page.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Iowa specialty hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Clear Lake 32, Iowa Falls-Alden 4, 5:53 left in the half. Oberding in the backcourt after the Iowa Falls-Alden timeout. Plays it over to Kalous. Kalous across the left side of the timeline. Kalous will bring it back out between the rings. And he'll skip it over the left side for Turner. Turner, left wing 15-footer, no good. Rebound tipped out to the top of the key, where it's a three-point attempt up and good for Carson Kalous. Kalous's first three of the night, 32-7. Lines up by 25 with 5:25 to go here before halftime. CLTL halftime report. Adam Burness, the Clear Lake girls coach, will talk about the girls' game as a pass to the right side, tipped out of bounds by Kalous. It'll be Clear Lake basketball. Luke Furman back in to replace Braden Watkins in the Lion lineup. Right sideline will come the inbound. McIntyre lobs it out to Theobald. Left side for Furman. Inside McIntyre, and he'll lay it up and good on the right side drive. McIntyre with a dozen. 34-7. 5:06 to go here in the half. Here in the front court, Thiessen hands it off left side. McNeil, who fires a three. It's no good. And the rebound, McIntyre for Clear Lake. McIntyre across the right side of the timeline. He'll drive, and he'll kick it back out. Work from Theobald to Furman. Pass inside, tipped into the hands of McIntyre. Goes up, no good, but he got fouled. And the Cadets with their second team foul in the quarter, and McIntyre will step to the line. Foul is on Piper. It's his first. Jackson McIntyre the line, where he is 36 of 46 for 78%. The Lions dropped in the rankings released by the Iowa High School Athletic Association earlier today as McIntyre makes the first for his 13th point of the night. Plaguey and Gage Larson back in. Second one, that one no good off the back iron. Rebound safe from out of bounds. Into the hands of McIntyre, who makes the layup as Larson made the save. McIntyre with 15. 37-7. With 4:40 to go here before halftime. McNeil skips it across and ahead for Olberding. And into the lane for Thiessen, who goes up, got it, and got the foul. And Thiessen will step to the line to try to convert the old-fashioned three-point play. Gage Larson's first. Kopiort will check in to replace McIntyre. Thiessen to the line where he is 5 for 7.
Shooting 1.
Free throws up and good. Rattled around. Thiessen will be replaced by Isaiah Jess, a 6'5 freshman, as the score is 37-10. Lions drop down to number 9. Ballard still the top team in 3A. Storm Lake moves up to the number 2 spot this week. Ward on the right baseline, back out to Theobald, fires a 3, got it. Theobald's 4th 3 of the night, he's got 12. It's 40-10. So wind down toward the halfway mark of quarter number 2 on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Nice passing up court by the Cadets, but the shot missed by Piper. And the rebound by Theobald. Theobald across the timeline. Kicks to the quarter. Left side for Furman. Furman steps in, kicks it across. Kick back over to the right quarter. Here's another 3 up and no good for Theobald. The rebound controlled by the Cadets by Piper. Piper hands it out to Michelson. Michelson to the front court to the right side for Piper. Piper to the free throw circle. Down to the right quarter for Jess. He'll fire up a jumper. That's no good. The rebound left side for Theobald. Quickly pushed ahead Furman. Furman drives right wing up and no good. Rebound Ort tried to tip it to himself, but it's going to be controlled by the Cadets by Michelson. Michelson, he'll take a long 3 after stepping across half court. That one no good. Rebound Theobald, Clear Lake. Theobald a bounce pass up for Larson. Into the lane. Jumper no good. Second time for Gage as he tries to go up. He got fouled on the floor. Olberding's first and the team's third. The out of bounds for Clear Lake on the right baseline. Ballard, Storm Lake, Pella, ADM, and Carroll are the top 5. As Reiser and Drake Thompson, a 6'3 junior, check in to replace Kobe Ort and Trevor Theobald. Solon is 6th. Xavier of Cedar Rapids is 7. Dubuque Wallet is 8. Here's Reiser, a 3 up and no good from the right wing. The rebound loose on the floor, and finally jump ball will go in favor of Iowa Falls-Alden. Waller to Dubuque is 8th, Clear Lake 9. And Center Porter Banner is the number 10 team in the new Iowa High School Athletic Association boys basketball rankings. Lines up by 30 with 3 minutes to go here before half. Toulouse, top of the key, right side for McNeil. McNeil dribbles to the free throw line, tries to throw up a shot, actually got a pass off, but it's fought for as Gage Larson just rips it away from Isaiah Jess, and Jess gets called for a foul. It's his first and the team's 4th. And the Lions will have it on the far end.
Jess is first and the team's 4th.
Furman gets the inbound pass. Bring it across the timeline. Plays it off to the right for Reiser. Free throw lane for Thompson, who tried to drive, kicks it back out to Reiser. They'll skip it across left side. And driving is Furman. He'll play it back out, tipped away. And controlled by Toulouse, who tries to lay it up on the other end. No good, those who's bothered by Furman. And the rebound, Plaguey for Clear Lake. Plaguey ahead for Reiser. Reiser kicks it off to the right quarter. Here's Furman, a 3. No good. And the rebound controlled by the Cadets by Isaiah Jess. Jess hands it off to Olberding. Play to the front court, still in the way by Plaguey, but he stepped down the sideline. And be out of bounds for the Cadets just inside the front court. Max Larson replaces Gage Larson in the Lion lineup with 2:09 to go here in the half.
Number 33, Max Larson.
McNeil to inbound. Up top on the left side. Lobs it to the back court, where it's controlled by Toulouse. Toulouse back to the front court. Hands it off to Piper. Piper spins the lane, trying to hand it off, but it's still in the way by the Lions by Drake Thompson. Push take quickly, right side to Plaguey. He'll lob it toward the lane. It's tipped around. Larson gets it, plays it over left side. Furman fires a 3. No good. Rebound tipped in the hands of Larson. He goes up off the left side glass, up and good. Larson with 4. Clear Lake 42. Iowa Falls-Alden 10 with 100 seconds to go here before halftime. McNeil across the timeline. Drifts off to the right. Hands it off to Piper. Piper has it tipped out of his hands, and it's controlled by Max Larson. Hands it off to Reiser. Reiser across the right side. They'll drive it up the right wing. Lays it up and good. Reiser with 11. 44-10 Clear Lake. 1:50 to go here before intermission. CLTL halftime report coming up as driving is McNeil. He drew the foul. Clear Lake's third. And McNeil will step to the line to shoot a pair. Fouls on Drake Thompson. It's his first. McNeil to the line where he's 19 of 37 on the year for 51%. First one is up and around the world on the rim and no good. Keaton Jepson, the 6'2 junior, checks in for the first time tonight for Clear Lake to replace Thompson. Sam Turner checks back in to replace Cade Olberding in the Alba Falls-Alden lineup. Second free throw, that's good. So 1 for 2 for McNeil on the trip for his first point of the night. It's 44-11. So wind down toward the minute mark left here in the half. Planky plays it down the quarter for Max Larson. Steps in, kicks it back out. There's a three on the way up and good for Dylan Planky. Planky's first three of the night. 47-11 with 50 seconds to go here before halftime. Across the timeline, Kalous. Picked up by Furman. Steps to the top of the key, pops a three. Back iron, no good. The rebound tipped in the hands of Turner. Goes up, but he got fouled. And he got the basket. Max Larson's first. Team's fourth of the quarter. Turner to the line. It's 4 for 7 on the year. And he'll convert the old-fashioned three-point play with a made free throw for his first three of the night. 47-14. Furman across the timeline, about 2 seconds difference between the game and the shot clock. Furman at center court, bothered by Kalous, plays it to the right side for Reiser. Reiser, right wing, back out to Furman. Back to the left side for Plaguey. Plaguey back out to Furman. Right side for Reiser. Down the quarter for Furman. Down to 10. Inside for Larson. Right side. Turnaround shot on the baseline. No good. Rebound controlled by Piper for Iowa Falls-Alden. Played ahead. Kalous. A half-court shot is off the top of the backboard and no good. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Halftime score. 47 for Clear Lake and 14 for Iowa Falls-Alden. The Lions outscore the Cadets 24-10 in period number 2. Back with our CLTL halftime report brought to you by CLTL. Internet for you in Clear Lake and Ventura. After this break, Anna Burness, the Clear Lake girls coach, will join us for post-game comments. You're listening to Lions basketball on KRIB Mason City Clear Lake. You're watching on the KRIB Sports YouTube page at KRIBAM.com.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Back we come to Clear Lake as our halftime score in the boys' game on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. 47-14 in favor of Clear Lake, leading Iowa Falls-Alden. As it's the CLTL halftime report brought to you by CLTL, edited for you in Clear Lake and Ventura. Girls' game went the Lions' way, 47-33. Lions pick up the victory. Adam Burness joins us for post-game comments here at halftime of the boys' game. And Coach, strong first half, second half, maybe some up and down the roller coaster a little bit, but as always, the most important thing is you got through 4 quarters and you got the victory.
We got through 4. That's a nice way of putting it. So very happy with the defensive effort, specifically in the first half. Obviously, second half was a different story. But anytime you can walk away with a conference victory, we knew Iowa Falls was going to come out and give you a different kind of look in terms of their defense and sitting back in the zone. And it's a little bit unique in how they do it. And I thought we had spurts, Bob. I probably say it every single 32 minutes, and I don't know if obviously we didn't meet that goal or that standard, and but as always, we're always very thankful and fortunate to come out with victory.
Well, as you say, Iowa Falls-Alden does things a little differently, but of course, their coach obviously has some good lineage in the Collison family, with Stab being the boys' coach for seemed like 100 years in the North Central Conference, and of course his brother playing in the NBA, and obviously he has some things he can dive into for when he needs some advice.
No, absolutely. The closest thing I got to any sort of line like that, I guess I can say I played against Michael back in that. I guess that just shows us we're getting old. We're just getting old. So, no, he's an incredible person. I've known him for quite a while now, and does a great job with that squad, and they're going to do some good things going forward.
Well, you had a number of players get in the scorebook tonight, and you got some, you had some players that needed to step up when you needed some bodies on the floor. Finley Jepson is the one that comes to mind, I guess. She had some good minutes out there when she was asked to come out and play some minutes.
I'll tell you something about Finley. She's a freshman. Sometimes she's just she's all over the place. But but the thing I love about Finley is she just plays her butt off. She just plays hard. And this is a player who didn't start the season on varsity, worked her way up, earned it through practices and her performance in games, got a varsity jersey, and now obviously playing important minutes in a crucial role in an important conference game. And so that's the thing. That's the kind of standard that we have with our program is you show up every single day, you compete, you get better, and if you earn it and you deserve it, you will get it. And so incredibly proud of Finley, and she's going to have a great career here.
Maddie Logie and Maddie Rice are also 2 other players that you relied on off the bench tonight as well, needing some quality minutes, especially, with when Jacelyn Ainley went down there late in the ball game. Thankfully, she was able to get back in the lineup. It seems like she's okay, if that's the scouting report.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see how tonight goes. That might be one of those adrenaline things that I talked to.
Right.
I kind of looked cross-eyed at her trainer when he said she was good to go in there right at the end, but we'll see how tomorrow brings with that. But no, again, it speaks to the depth of our team and the talent of our team. We get better every single day in practice because we are so deep and we are so competitive in multiple positions. And I think tonight, what do we have, about 11 players playing? Yeah. That's incredible. When we scout and we look at teams, a lot of times they're 6 deep, they're 7 deep. Very rarely do we scout eight or more players against teams. And so, again, it is a strength of our team, and it can be anybody's night, any given night. And so, like you said, a few players really stepped in, we thought they could really help us with how, specifically shutting down number 21, who's an outstanding player for Iowa Falls, and so we wanted to throw a lot of different bodies at her and fresh faces, and again, she really got off in the second half, and so I don't know, we did a terrific job there, but first half, very well defensively. Again, we're a work in progress, and we're going to continue to be, Bob. And again, I'm really excited to see where we're going to end up between now and the end of the season.
Well, quickly preview the rest of the week. Tomorrow night you go down to Clarion, come back for Charles City on Thursday, and then Humboldt on Friday. And just a quick overview of the rest of the week here.
Yeah, one game at a time. We'll go Clarion tomorrow, hit the road. Anytime you play back-to-back games, there's concerns of legs and health and fatigue, but we'll go and and hopefully put together a better 32 minutes tomorrow. And obviously, you look forward, Charles City. Not yet in the conference, but soon to be, and another opportunity to pick up, to roll the ball and compete at the end of the day. And then obviously, looking at Humboldt, they're gonna give you their best shot. It's gonna be physical. It's gonna be up and down, and we just got to keep getting better, one game at a time.
Any final thoughts before we let you go for tonight?
No, a few shout-outs. Ashley Amble, 16 points tonight, did a decent job. We're really emphasizing getting establishing that paint. I thought Alex shot the ball well, and we did have some nice players come off the bench and contribute that was a little bit different tonight. So we'll keep getting better and move on to tomorrow.
Coach, as always, we appreciate it. We'll talk to you tomorrow night.
Thanks, Bob. Appreciate it.
Adam Ernest with post-game comments here at halftime of the boys' game as the Lions girls pick up a 47-33 victory. It was Ashley Amble with 16, Alex Tice with 11 to lead the way for Clear Lake. Second half of the boys' game starts in just a couple of moments. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard scores as Clear Lake 47-14 leading Iowa Falls-Alden. This has been the CLTEL halftime report brought to you by CLTEL Internet for you in Clear Lake and Ventura. Back with the second half after this here on KRIB. And you're watching on the KRIB Sports YouTube site. You can find at KRIBAM.com.
Hi, this is Brian McIntyre. Since 1992, Glenn's Tire's been earning your trust, one vehicle at a time. You can rely on our experience, integrity, and fair prices. We are proud to be locally owned and operated and have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Glenn's Tire, Highway 18 West, Clear Lake. Go Lions.
This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Hawkeye Auto Body is famous for providing the extras that make your life easier. Extras like our convenient drive-through estimating bay. Our certified technicians have over 150 years experience in all types of collision repair. They always go the extra mile to ensure your family's safety. We value our customers and feel you deserve extraordinary service every time. Call, stop by, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutoBody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Back we come to Clear Lake, 47-14, the halftime score on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Jackson McIntyre with 15, Trevor Theobald with 12, Kreischer Reiser with 11, 4 for Max Larson, 3 for Dylan Plaguey. Plaguey not scoring, Luke Furman, Kobe Ort had 2, Drake Thompson did not score, and Braden Watkins, Keaton Jepson, and Gage Larson, and Isaac Brownlee, the balance of the book for Clear Lake. For Iowa Falls-Alden, 5 for Jackson Teason, 3 for Carson Killers, 3 for Sam Turner, 2 for Colin Piper, 1 for Brody McNeil. The Lions had 7 3-pointers on the night. Lob to McIntyre, hands it back to Larson. Pass back to the left side for Reiser is off the mark. And the Lions will start over again with an inbound on the left baseline. 47-14, Clear Lake with a lead here to start period number 3. Glad to have you along on KRIB tonight on the KRIB Sports YouTube page. Lobbed out to Reiser on the left side, brings it to the top of the key, plays it inside, Theobald back over the right side at 3, up and good for Luke Furman. Furman's first triple of the night. Clear Lake 50, Iowa Falls-Alden 14, 36-point spread down. It's a running clock here for the rest of the way unless the Cadets can cut it underneath 25. Pass the inside, Killers lays it up, no good. Rebound put back up, blocked away from behind by McIntyre. The hands of Teason. They go the other way with Clear Lake. Theobald, top of the key, off to McIntyre, left side for Furman. Furman will bring it back out, top of the key, Reiser. He'll fire a 3. No good off the back iron. Rebound tip, McIntyre got it. Open up and good on the right side layup. McIntyre with 17, 52 for Clear Lake, or 14 for Iowa Falls-Alden. Minutes spent here in the third quarter. Kelly's across the timeline, hands it off to McNeil. McNeil has it tipped away by Furman, but he gets it back on the right side. Looks for help now. Now it's stripped away. Well, jump ball as Reiser got his hands in there. And they'll call it a jump ball, and it will stay with Iowa Falls-Alden on alternate possession. 6:40 and rolling left in the third. McNeil on the right sideline on top. Lobs it out to Thiessen between the rings. He'll hand it to Kalous, who tried to drive up the right side of the key. Plays it to the corner for Michelson. Back out on the right side. Tipped away out of bounds by Theobald to be controlled by the Cadets on the right sideline. McNeil inbound. Clock rolls. 6:06 to go in the third. Lob out to Thiessen. He'll step to the free throw line and hand it off to the right side for Michelson. Michelson dribbles out, and it's almost still the way, but they're going to call a touch foul on Reiser. Not quite sure about that, but we're up by almost 40. It doesn't matter. It's only his team's first of the quarter. Inbound backcourt for Michelson. He'll bring it back across the time over the pass on the right side. But the pass is off the mark to McNeil and out of bounds. Out of bounds for Clear Lake in the backcourt. McIntyre inbounds to Theobald. To the right side for Reiser. Back to the rings for Furman. Over to the left for Theobald. Down the quarter for McIntyre left side. Skips it across the right quarter. Here's a three on the way from Furman. Got it. Luke with a pair of threes here to start the third quarter. 55-14 with 5 minutes to go in the third. Toulouse front court, free throw line. Piper spins the lane and a turnaround jumper's up and good. Piper with 4. 55-16. Pass tended down low for Larson is way off the mark. And the Cadets quickly inbound on the far end. Toulouse ahead for Piper. Back out between the rings for McNeil. McNeil dribbles off to the right side. And the pass inside is tipped around loose, and it's going to be out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake. Theobald across the timeline, left side Furman. Back out to Theobald. Right side Reiser. Pass to the right side through the hands of Max Larson. We go the other way with Iowa Falls-Alden on the turnover. Free throw line. Handed across from right to left to Piper. Free throw line jumper is up and good. Piper with 6. 55-18. Halfway through quarter number 3 on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. McIntyre gets a pass and drives from the free throw line in. And the layup up and good. And the Lions will spend a timeout. 3:43 left in the third. 57-18. Clear Lake with the lead on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Back after this from Clear Lake Bank and Trust here on KRIB.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
Lions spend a 30-second timeout. Iowa Falls-Alden with the basketball as they bring it up court. Carson Kalous across the timeline. He'll fire a 3. No, and he did get it. Thought that was going to hit the back iron, but it didn't. Kalous with 6, 57-21. 3:20 to go here in the third. Plaguey in the ball game now, right baseline. Larson to Larson, Gage to Max, across the lane, right to left. And Larson makes the layup on the left side. 6 for Max, 59-21. Piper back out to Kalous, round the horn right to left. Here's a 3, up and in and out, no good for McNeil. The rebound, Braden Watkins for Clear Lake. Watkins will pull it up on the right side of the front court, down to Plaguey in the corner, back to Watkins on the right side. He wants a 3, and he got it. Watkins from the right wing. The Lions lead back to 41 at 62-21. 2:45 left in the third. Right side, Kalous to the baseline. He'll turn it around, up and no good. Rebound controlled by Watkins for Clear Lake. Watkins across the left side of the timeline, down toward the quarter for Plaguey. Pass inside for Gage Larson, back out to Plaguey. Plaguey dribbles on the left side, bothered by Kalous. Gets him free. Right side over to Furman. Furman on the right side. Down in the quarter for Gage Larson. Back out to Furman. Open for a three. Got it. Luke with 3 threes here in the third. 65-21. Three on the other end. No good. Rebound Furman for Clear Lake. Furman coast to coast. Down in the right quarter for Plaguey on the kick out. Three no good. Rebound Gage Larson tipped out of his hands and controlled by the Cadets. Piper lost the dribble as he crossed the timeline. He'll play it to Kalous and over to McNeil. He'll fire up a three. That is no good. The rebound Furman for Clear Lake. Furman turns it up court. Plays it off to the left for Watkins. He'll fire a three. Got it. Watkins with another three. 68-21 Clear Lake. And a timeout for Iowa Falls-Alden. 89 seconds to go in the third. 68-21 Clear Lake with the lead on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Back after this here on KRIB on the KRIB Sports YouTube page.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close-to-home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
1:29 to go in the third. 68-21 the score on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Kobe Ort. Isaac Brownlee in the lineup for Clear Lake. It's those two, Gage Larson, Braden Watkins, and Dylan Plaguey, the line 5 here. Left side front court, Alberding plays it down the baseline, and bringing it back out from there is Michelson. Back out to Piper. Piper looks to drive in, stops at the right side of the free throw line. Jumper's up and no good, but he drew the foul, so he'll step to the line to shoot 2, and that will stop the clock, as it does on all shooting free throws. Gage Larson with his second. Colin Piper to the line to shoot a pair. Pieper, pardon me, 51-58. From the rim, rattles around, falls off the left. 68-21. The Lions obviously working some frustration off after the loss to Dallas hitter Grimes as Pieper makes the second. He's got 7 at 68-22. Front court for Clear Lake. Off to the left for Brownlee. Back out for Plaguey. Right side for Watkins. Baseline for Ord on the right side. Back to Watkins. Play back out to Plaguey. Over the left side for Brownlee. Kicked over the right side. Here's another 3 for Watkins. No good. Rebound tipped out. And controlled by the lines by Plaguey at the top of the zone. Brownlee left wing. So wind down to 40 to go. Here is a 3-pointer no good for Plaguey. And the rebound controlled by Olberding for Iowa Falls-Alden. Played off to Kalous. Ahead for Olberding. Skipped over the left side. Here's a 19-footer up and no good for Pieper. And the rebound controlled by Brownlee for Clear Lake. Ahead for Watkins. Right corner, Gage Larson. Back out to the wing for Brownlee. Played to the lane. Ort plays it back to Watkins, who drives from the top of the key up the lane. Up and good. Watkins with 8. Clear Lake 70. Iowa Falls-Alden 22. Final 10 seconds of the third. Kalous top of the key. Dribbles in, throws it up off the glass, no good. Rebound Ort. And time is out here in period number 3. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Score at the end of 3 quarters. Clear Lake 70. Iowa Falls-Alden 22. The fourth quarter's next here on KRIB and on the KRIB Sports YouTube page.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Iowa specialty hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
In the lane, the jumper up and good for Keaton Jepson to start out the fourth quarter for Clear Lake. Jepson's first two, 72-22. Favor of the Lions, McNeil. Goes off to the left, Turner. For the Cadets, free throw line for Thiessen. Thiessen spins up the lane, but tipped away by Brownlee. And the Lions control off the steal. All the Lions starters are off the court. They're done for the night. Here's Madden McIntyre, three no good, but right to the hands, up and no good. Drake Thompson, who gets fouled. So the clock will stop on the shot attempt. Sam Turner with a foul is first.
Drake Thompson at the line.
Drake Thompson, 6'3" junior, to the line to shoot a pair. First one's up and no good. Thompson, 3 for 6, now 3 for 7 on the year. Clear Lake 72. Iowa Falls-Alden 22. Second one up and good. So Thompson, his first point of the night, 73-22. Jeremy Ainley sitting on the bench. One of the few times we've seen him sitting down and relaxed on the Lion bench during his tenure here. Tipped out of bounds on the right sideline. The clock continues to roll here for Iowa Falls-Alden. It's laying bound on the right sideline. Inbound off the mark, but controlled by Turner. Turner turns up the left side of the key and up and good. He threw it up and in. Turner with 5. 73-24. Plaguey front court. Over to Jepson, right side for Brownlee. Skipped across for Plaguey. Bounce pass in for Jepson, the middle of the lane. Jumper short, but he got fouled. And the fouls are the only thing that's keeping this clock not rolling here.
42, second in the team.
Isaiah Jess for the foul is second. Keaton Jepson to the line, 6'2" junior to shoot 2. First one is up and good. Jepson with 3 points now tonight. Jepson 2 for 5 from the free throw line now after making that first one. Lions will dig deeper in the bench here. If Jepson can make the second. And he does not. The rebound, Thompson on the left sideline. Plays it back to Jepson. Kicked out left side, Brownlee. Back down the baseline for Thompson, who steps underneath the hoop and lays it up no good. Rebound tipped out, controlled by the Cadets of Iowa Falls-Alden. Michelson will bring it across center court. Left side over to Turner. Turner drives. He'll throw it up, no good. And the rebound, Matt McIntyre for Clear Lake. Pushed ahead right side. Entry pass in right side. Jepson gets the pass from Brownlee and makes the right side layup. 76-24 with 6 minutes to go. Stay tuned after the game. Jeremy Ainley will be up for post-game comments. Let's see if he brings up a player of the game. Pass stolen away. And Brownlee will lay it up and good on the right side glass. Brownlee makes it a 78-24 ball game with 5:40 to go. McNeil will bring it across the timeline. Stops at the top of the key. Spins the pivot foot and hands it off to Michelson. To Turner, left side quarter. Here's a 3 on the way. Up and no good for Thiessen. The rebound and a foul called on Iowa Falls-Alden on the rebound. And the clock will continue to roll on the foul by McNeil. It's his second. Toby Hoddenfield will check in for Clear Lake. Where he plays still in Plaguey. And Cade Fritz will check in for Iowa Falls-Alden. Brody Harper, Fritz a 6-foot senior. Brody Harper a 5'8" freshman. 78-24. Matt McIntyre left side. Jepson kicks it inside, gets the return pass back out, plays it back in for Thompson again. To the right side, here's Brownlee at 3. No good. Rebound right baseline. Hoddenfield plays it back out. Here is a drive by Brownlee. Work back out left side for McIntyre. Left corner for Brownlee. Brownlee has a tip, but he controls. Back to the free throw line. Thompson, the jumper's up and no good. Rebound for Jepson, and he throws it up and in underneath the basket. Jepson with 7 here all in the fourth quarter. 4:20 to go here in the fourth. 80-24 the score. McNeil. Turner. Top of the key three. No good. Rebound controlled by Jepson. Jepson across the timeline. Bounce pass off to the left for Thompson. Down the quarter. Work back out for McIntyre to Thompson. Skipped across. Tipped away by Turner into the backcourt. And Turner's going to go all the way home. He lays it up, and he got blocked away, partially at least defended by Thompson. And now the skip pass ahead. And the layup up and good for Keaton Jepson. Jepson with 9. 82 for Clear Lake. 24 for Iowa Falls-Alden. 3:40 to go here in the fourth. Right side, McNeil. Pass to the right side for Jess. Turnaround shot is no good. We got a foul on the rebound. And the question is, who's the guilty party here? It's going to be on Clear Lake, I believe. Rick Thompson with the foul is second. Jay Storr will check in, 6'4" junior for Clear Lake to replace Isaac Brownlee. Kate Olberding will check back in for Iowa Falls-Alden. Prentice Howard, a 5'10" junior, also checked in. So I think Cadets with all their starters off the floor now as well. Bounce pass in, off the mark. Goes all the way to the timeline, but it's controlled well. It should have been an over and back, but no call. But here's Hadenfield. He'll drive toward the hoop, and a short jumper off the glass, no good. Rebound, put back up, no good by Jepson. And the rebound fought for and controlled by Cade Fritz for Iowa Falls-Alden. 2:35 to go here on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Trying to drive is Harper. He'll play it back to Turner. Turner looks to drive it on the left side. He'll lay it up and good in the foul. So the clock will stop on the foul. And Turner for the second time tonight will try to make an old-fashioned three-point play. Fouls on Matt McIntyre. It's his first.
Sam Turner at the line shooting 1.
Sam Turner made a free throw after a field goal made in the second quarter. And he makes the free throw here. So 2 for 2 on old-fashioned three-point play attempts for him on the night. Clear Lake 82, Iowa Falls-Alden 27. Right baseline, work back out to Thompson. Around the horn, right to left we go. Jepson left wing. Free throw line Thompson. Jumper from there is up and no good. Rebound tipped a couple of times. Finally, Hadenfield goes up and can't make the layup. Rebound on the right side is controlled by the Cadets, by Olberding. Play to the front court for Harper. 2 minutes to go here in the ballgame. Tipped away. Here's Hadenfield on the breakaway. He'll lay it up and good on the other end. Hadenfield with 2. 84-27. With 1:45 to go. Front court Harper. Plays it off to Howard. Free throw line jumper is short, but he got fouled. Team foul 3. And the clock stops with 1:35 to go here in the fourth. Keaton Jepson's first. Prentice Howard to the line for his first varsity free throws of the year. First one, back iron, no good. Clear Lake will pick up their 10th one of the season. And improve their North Central Conference winning streak as well. Second free throw, no good. Thompson to the front court for Clear Lake off the rebound. Jepson right quarter, back out to Matt McIntyre. Off to the left side for Thompson. Back to Matt McIntyre, steps in. Jumper left side, the key is up and short. Rebound put back up, no good by Knorr. Rebound fought for, and the Turner will get it for Iowa Falls-Alden. 1:10 to go here in the fourth. Across the timeline, Harper. Harper toward the right corner, tipped away by Hadenfield. He'll play it to McIntyre. Minute to go here in the ball game. Bannon on the dribble, plays it off to the right for Thompson. Thompson down the quarter for Jepson. Back out to the wingers, a 3 up and no good. But the rebound, Hadenfield no good off the base by Thompson. Now a hook shot in the lane, no good by Jepson. And the rebound controlled by the Cadets with 45 to go. Howard across the top, take that back. Harper across the timeline to Turner. Left side to Olberding. Olberding trying to work around a pickup to the lane. A kick at the left corner for Turner, who fires up a three, and no good. And the rebound, Thompson for Clear Lake. Played ahead for Matt McIntyre, and he'll drive, and he'll lay it up, and no good. Rebound put back up, and good by Keaton Jepson. Jepson has 11 all here in the fourth quarter, 86-27. Front court, Harper down to 12 left. Baseline, and it pinballs around. It's going to be out of bounds in favor of Iowa Falls-Alden. And the clock's going to run out here probably before they can get an inbound pass. And they are just going to let it run out. 86 for Clear Lake, 27 for Iowa Falls-Alden. The final score on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. We start to wrap up our night here in Clear Lake. And we'll have a conversation with Jeremy Hanley after this here on KRIB.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
No matter what the season, weather is unpredictable in North Iowa and accidents are likely to happen. This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Collision repair work can be complex. You can trust the experts at Hawkeye Auto Body to repair your vehicle correctly and make sure your vehicle is completely safe before it's released back to you. We guarantee it. We're located on South Federal in Mason City, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutobody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Well, the Lions start their long week here of 4 games with a doubleheader sweep tonight. The girls picked up a victory in the girls' game, and the boys bouncing back from that loss to Dallas Center Grimes back on Saturday and completely manhandling Iowa Falls-Alden in the boys' game, 86-27. The Lions, they up their North Central Conference winning streak down to 45 games. And the Lions have won 19 straight here at home after tonight's victory. And it was all Clear Lake from the start. The Lions jumped out to a 7-0 advantage in the first 2 minutes of play and led 23-4 at the end of the first quarter. They extended that lead to 32-4 with 5:53 to go in the half. And they led 47-14 at the break. Lions outscore the Cadets 23-8 in the third quarter to make it 70-22. And then mostly, at least for the Lions, it was reserves in the lineup in the fourth quarter. As the Lions still score 16, 5 for the Cadets in the fourth quarter. 86-27 the final score. Clear Lake improves to 10-1 on the season and 7-0 in North Central Conference play. Iowa Falls-Alden drops to 1-13 and 0-8 in the conference. Once again, none of the starters played in the fourth quarter for Clear Lake. Jackson McIntyre ended up the night with 19 on the night, had 15 at halftime. had 9 field goals and a free throw to have his 19 on the night. It was 12 for Trevor Theobald. He had 4 3-pointers in the first half of play. Carson Reiser at 11 as he had 2 threes and a 2-point, actually 2 threes and 2 twos and a free throw. Keaton Jepson scored all 11 of his points in the fourth quarter off the bench. It was 9 for Luke Furman on 3 threes in the third quarter. It was 6 for Max Larson. It was 3 for Dylan Pleggy, 2 for Kobe Hodenfeld, 2 for Kobe Orts. And I skipped Braden Watkins, apologize for that. He had 8 all in the third quarter. And it was 2 for Isaac Brownlee, 1 for Drake Thompson. Matt McIntyre playing and not scoring, Gage Larson playing and not scoring, and Jace Knorr playing and not scoring. For Iowa Falls-Alden, it was 8 for Sam Turner off the bench, 7 for Colin Pieper, 6 for Carson Calouse, 5 for Jackson Thiessen, and 1 for Brody McNeil. The rest of the book didn't score as Calouse held underneath his 11-point average on the night, and Brody McNeil averaging 8.7 was held to 1 point. Jeremy Ainley up to join us for post-game comments, and I'll just say it this way. You looked very relaxed in the fourth quarter sitting on the end of the bench.
Nobody left me a seat.
So that's the reason why.
Nobody left me a seat. No,
okay.
Yeah, I thought we had good energy. I thought we really, we preached coming into this game to get back to some of the things that, maybe got away from us. Running, getting out and running, and, defending at a high level and helping each other out and stuff. And I thought for the most part we did that. We really, we held them to 3 SDQs. And I thought that, we move the ball, share the ball, and it helps when we make shots. We make that many shots on Saturday and we win. But that's just a game of basketball. But I thought, we made some shots, but more than anything, like I said, I think we defended and they were good shots. The ball was inside out, and it moved fast, and it was good to see.
Well, this is probably the type of game that you needed coming off that loss against Dallas Center Grimes on Saturday, and just bounce back and move things hopefully in the right direction here for the rest of the week. Once again, as we talked about in the pregame, it's going to be a long week.
Yeah, definitely. I think that for the most part, I think we did. We, the good part about basketball is, that it is a quick turnaround usually. This happens to be a really quick turnaround, but I thought that. But yeah, we made good steps here, and now we'll get a chance to go tomorrow and build on that.
And almost everybody got in the ball game scored tonight, and Keaton Jepson had 11 all in the fourth quarter off the bench. And just talk about some of your reserves that have been putting in some good quality play this year.
Yeah, it was good to get some of those guys in there and get some minutes for them. Unfortunately, with the game of basketball, you don't have special teams or something that you can get some extra guys some time. It's offense, it's defense, and it's right away. So it's really hard when you get to 10, 11 to try to play any extra. And some of these guys, have really put in a lot of good work, and their role may not be exactly what they want it to be on the floor, but there's stuff they're doing in practice every day. There's stuff they're doing. It's good to reward some of those guys. Keaton obviously has been a kid that works his butt off and does a great job, and really puts in effort. Drake Thompson, Isaac Brownlee, right on down the line. Jace Knorr, Kobe Hodenfeld, just these guys that, their role right now may be making some of these starting guys better, and they've not saying they love it, but unfortunately that's part of being on a good team is that there's a lot of good players, and those guys have put in work every day. It's good to see some of them get out there and have some success.
Before we talk about your choice for player of the game, let's talk about tomorrow night. You go down to Clarion.
Yeah, now the schedule turns over. We get to see everybody the second time. Everybody's a little bit more prepared, and you have some familiarity. So, we're going to have a good effort and, get after them. The guys are going to have to, do their preparation tonight. We'll do our preparation after school tomorrow, and then, like I said, get down there and get ready to go.
Jackson McIntyre, you chose for player of the game tonight.
Yeah, I thought he really came out and just gave us a spark. Was really good getting to the rim. Got a lot of offensive rebounds, some steals. And on top of it, scores 19. But I can think of 3-4 passes that he made, kicked ahead for, assist. But he's our guy. I mean, he's a really special player. A good leader and somebody that we really need to, lead us and get us back. And, Saturday guarding a 6'7" guy and holds him to 3 points virtually. And plays a tremendous game. And then, tonight, now that he doesn't have to guard 6'7", he's happy. We're happy. And really got out and ran and just does the things he does, and continues to do. So hopefully he's not tired. We're going to need him tomorrow.
Coach, as always, we appreciate it. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Jeremy Ainley with post-game comments after the Lion victory tonight. And Jackson McIntyre will slide the headset on, and we'll just talk about, obviously the tough loss on Saturday. Guys were able to bounce back, and guys showed a lot of energy out there tonight.
Yeah, just kind of our get-back game. We knew that was a tough loss Saturday, and, we win as a team, we lose that team, so we just want to come out and prove ourselves.
Just talk about this week, obviously a tough week with 4 games, and just talk about, from your aspect, what's that mean for preparation and trying to get through this whole week?
Just staying healthy, make sure you're prepared for the games, obviously, and then just keep being with your teammates. That's all it's about.
What was the reaction by you guys after Saturday's game and wanting to bounce back and get through this week?
Yeah, we had to learn a lot from that game. Obviously, took a tough loss, but it was all about our next game. And after this game, it's about the next game, and then it continues on. Go
down to Clarion tomorrow night, and it's always been an interesting place to play, right?
Yep, it has been.
So we'll see what happens tomorrow night. Jackson, congratulations on a great night. We'll talk to you. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
All righty. Jackson McIntyre with the post-game comments. Congratulations on a good night. As McIntyre on the night with 19 points total. As the 9 field goals and 1 for 2 from the free throw line. McIntyre with 19, 12 for Trevor Theobald, 11 for Carson Reiser, 11 for Keaton Jepson. The Lions blow out Iowa Falls-Alden 86-27. Let's get in the final in the girls' game. Was a Lion victory as well, 47-33. Ashley Amble was 16. Alex Tice with 11 to lead the way for the Lions as the Lions girls improve to a record of, double check it here, 11-3 for Clear Lake, 8-1 in the conference. Lions boys improved to 10-1 overall and 7-0 in the conference. Our next Lions broadcast comes your way right away tomorrow night. Lions travel down to Wright County to face the Cowboys at Clearing Gillfield Dows. Girls game scheduled for 6 o'clock. The boys game will follow. Typically, if they still run the full JV and varsity quad at the high school gym like they have in the past, and I have not checked my schedule to see if that is the case or not, but if we're not on it right away at 5:50 or 6 o'clock, it's because that JV set is running late, but that is our scheduled start time. Once again, back home on Thursday for Charles City and Friday for the Wildcats of Humboldt. 6 o'clock schedule starts on the girls and the boys to follow. Let's get our final scores on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Say Clear Lake in the girls' game beating Iowa Falls-Alden 47-33. On the boys' side, the Lions blow out Iowa Falls-Alden 86-27. Bob Fisher, so long from the Lions Gymnasium in Clear Lake.
You've been listening to coverage of the Clear Lake Lions on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB and watching on KRIBAM.com. This Clear Lake Lions coverage was brought to you by CL North Iowa Area Community College, D&D Sales, Clear Lake Bank and Trust, Iowa Specialty Hospital, Johnson Heating and Air, Glenn's Tire, Bank Iowa, Hawkeye Auto Body, and Window World. Your home for the Clear Lake Lions all year long is KRIB and KRIBAM.com.